I am shocked how goddamn simple it was to actually make an aim, like, you know, like a reticule? Reticule. Yeah, I think that was it. Because basically, what they showed was you take a plane, you make the plane any sort of color, whatever color you like. Then you have an alpha channel, basically how see-through everything is. Where am I going actually? Hold on, let my brain just figure out what I'm doing here. Is this what I'm doing? Guns are awesome. Especially when you make them in games, because you can just do whatever you want and you don't need to give a damn. Hold on, what am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the thief thing. Well, yeah, it's like being a kid in a candy store. Yeah, absolutely, because I can enjoy guns in a sense, but at the same time, it's not like oh, I enjoy guns, how they look, how they smell, like stuff like that. But like being able to do it in a game is like you don't need to have rules. You can basically design it like the most stupid thing ever and make you just go boom. But yeah, with the aim, the like like dot sights and stuff like that. The only thing you have is like, how is the sight looking? You have that as an alpha channel, and tell it that where the aim is, that's the only place where the color is supposed to be. And it's like, okay, that means that the color is only going to be where the aim is, which is in the middle, of course, if you design this well. And apparently you just take something that is a bump ramp or something. I don't know what it's called, but basically bump mapping, which makes the texture believe it is either, how to say it, further out or further in than it's supposed to be. To put it simple, you push this image inside of itself. As I said, you have like, take it like a paper. You draw an aim on the paper, but you push the image further into the paper. And when you basically try to aim now, the aim will move because it basically believes that I am 5 centimeters beyond the paper. For example, if you put something that is 5 meters away from a paper, if you move the paper, it will move together. Like it is always going to be 5 centimeters away from it. And because of that, it will always aim which is forwards as long as you can see it. Anything that is basically in the middle of that is forward for the gun. It was stupidly simple. And that is basically just like, that is bare bones aiming. Like that, I looked up how to make a scope. And it kinda had the same thing, with the difference that, like, because it's a VR, if you're looking away from it, it's gonna disappear. If you look closer to it, it's gonna show more. This was basically just the aim, like a red dot sight. And it was stupidly simple. Still love it though. I actually use it for my test rifle just because. The only problem is that I think I have a rate of fire of 30 per second, and no, 10 per second, I would say.
Hey, fancy pants. Fuck off.
Because I can shoot that for 3 seconds and then I'm out.
You lost?
I only put it to 30 bullets in the magazine.
Mama's boy.
So I'm using up every single bullet instantly.
They dubbed me the son of Śródmieście.
Yeah, I don't know how quick, but basically I put the default at 30, that every gun I create will always have 30 ammunition. And this thing I made hella quick, And I can't actually shoot this thing for that long, because it's gonna be empty. It is emptying in mere seconds, this thing. It's like, brrrr. Oh, out. It is stupid, but it's like, it's funny stupid. Then I also have the shotgun, but I basically gave it like a 10 bullet one, and to be fair, it's like, whenever I shoot it, I can shoot 10 times. Oh, the music disappeared for a moment. Why is everything they do slow? So I'm gonna have to 3D design something and basically just play around. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, it's just my volume that is very like low and stuff. That's strange. So yeah, recent time now I'm gonna have to do design stuff, which is both fun and at the same time not. Because now I'm gonna have to make the bloody thing looking good as well. That's gonna be pain. But it is actually fun working with my game. I think like the static stuff, like weapons, items and stuff, is gonna be a bit more simpler than trying to make actually like creatures. Also, I realized something while I was thinking about my game. It is gonna be a hell to actually like deal with the whatchamacallit. Wait, hold on. I have it on my mind. Right, the cameras. Like, I know how to make a observer camera. So, like, when you watch gameplay on a screen, you basically see the camera itself and not my point of view. The only problem with that is that I'm gonna find positions in the map that can see me. I might be able to now when I think of it, but it's gonna be extreme much pain to try and do it actually. Because I don't have like a physics map. I don't have like a place to like, oh, I'm gonna put it at X, Y, X, Z. In a sense, I could probably do it by keeping every floor and basically say, okay, if any one of these is the edge, randomly put that. Yeah, since it's random. Yes, but I could be able, by going through all of the planes, or I have the squares, and check which one is an edge, and then randomly set something there. I could do something like that, but it's gonna I'm not gonna focus on that now when I realize like how bad that's gonna be. That's gonna be so bad to try and make. Especially like trying to figure out which side is like the at the same time it's not difficult to find which side is like the edge of the area, but it's like doing it randomly, it's going to be problematic. I could do it, but it's gonna take time, and I feel like for now that is not gonna take my focus. That's gonna be like the whole Twitch thing. I want the Twitch thing to be, but that's gonna be something at the end. Because technically, I can do everything in the game. I can respawn things, I can make things, I can add things to the shop and stuff. So technically, having everything right now is not a problem. Like, if I manage to actually do the whole Twitch integration thing, I only need to, like, call something like, oh, you know what? Call this thing and add a monster. So that's gonna not be too much difficult. Like,
hang on. That's enough.
I didn't plan for the game to be like,
You're the son of a beach of Shrudnesh.
be like extremely. How can we say it?
Tell him something.
Changeable.
Take a look
But
at
somehow I
Oshitsky
managed to do it
Bazaar.
anyway,
He has got
because I
things so
try
far.
to keep in the back of my head all the things I've learned, with example classes and stuff like that. So if I need new things, I only need to add new things. It doesn't need to be like absolutely problematic to add them. For example, like the items things, if I want a new gun, I just add a new child of a gun base, change how it looks, change how it acts, change how much ammo it has, change where the ammunition is put, and then I'm done. That's a working gun, fully. I don't need to do anything else. So I'm kind of glad I have actually studied a bit of game development, or a bit, technically like 6 years of game development, because I do have a vague understanding of how to at least make things simpler to deal with. So I don't basically have to hard code in things, like, make this work. I'm gonna add a new thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to basically do this again. So yeah, even though it's not like I have every single thing I need for the Twitch thing, I can simply add it. Like, for example, I spawn in enemies whenever I create a map. I just need to basically call the same script, spawn enemy. But I only fiddle around with what exactly it's being spawned and how many are being spawned. Because if I would say that a map has 60 enemies and anyone calls and it's like, oh, you know what? Let's add 60 more. It's going to be pain. Oh, soda. Fun, but pain. Oh, there was something someone said. I had an idea on one stream, but I forgot what that idea was. Because that was something I said I might add that as a thing. I was like, yeah, what's up, Gani? Because basically, that would be like bad for gameplay, but so good as a hardcore mode, like, oh, you're completely fucked. Blindfold. The thief was quick and discreet. It had to be discreet and not for the sake of professionalism, but out of fear of the magician. If he catches someone stealing on his turf, he won't let it go. Quickly and discreetly, they... Okay, very discreetly. Oh, shit. But yes, what's up, Kenny? I know I babbled up about... I don't know if you plan or have already done this, but you should add a sound-based monster. Sort of? I have... It's kind of like what we talked about with Maestro yesterday. I haven't implemented it, but technically it is there. Because basically my AI uses something that is called pawn senses. And pawn senses basically has hearing and vision. I'm only using the vision part. But I can do the hearing if I want. The only problem is I have no idea what exactly is a sound. Because I don't know if they're talking about, oh, this place makes a sound, it can hear it. Or if they mean anything that is tagged a sound, they will be able to hear it. The bottles tremble from the irritation instilled in them. After all, the vodka inside them is just as good as the merchandise of this bizarre magician. If only people would appreciate that and stop buying from under the counter. So technically, oh, fair. If you do that, you would also have to code in a sound mechanic. Well, to be fair, I am gonna make things with actually is a game, so there are gonna be sound. But as I said, I don't know how it works. Because yeah, there might just be like a item that is like sound player. What sound is it gonna play? Is it gonna loop? Yes, there's sound. If it hears stuff like that, it's gonna be fine. I just need to filter out what is an environmental sound and what is my sound. But if it's basically is at least like I have to tell the thing, this is a goddamn sound, that's gonna be a bit more problem. And identify what counts as alerting sounds and what's not. That's not too much of a problem. Like, that's not too much of a problem. I just need to, like, give them some sort of tag or something. I still don't understand really how to do stuff like that, but I have already done it with my backpack in a sense, so I could probably deal with that, no problem. I had to basically try to do different things with the backpack. If I was away from the backpack, I actually could do the grab thing from through it, but it was kind of weird. But I don't think, like, the identifying thing is gonna be too much of a problem. Because if it is so out... Like, I'm not joking, like, I have difficult seeing this now, but I have basically an AI tree, a system tree. Oh, wait, I needed something to be 6. Fuck, well, we didn't need it to be 6. No, wait a second, nothing can be 6. I need these things to be able to be 6. Let's see, what were we talking about? Yeah, for example, my tree, where like how it's gonna react. Well, I'm basically telling it that if it sees player or anything of class player, it's gonna do something, basically react. So I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem, because I'm basically going like, okay, pawn, you hear something, okay. Is it this? No. Is it this? No. Is it this? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. So it's not too much of a problem. I've never done things with that, so I can't say, yippee, that's gonna work. But it's not gonna be too much of a problem, because if I already have vision, and this kind of works the same, I technically just need to basically tell it, is it a player sound or something like that? Or at least figure out how to do like tags. Words of certification glows on the tip of the cigar butt. Cigars and gifts just for keeping patrols away from the butcher shop. No problem. So I am probably gonna do that at some point. Oh, that would be such a bad thing. Like, think if I actually do that, and I actually make them strong. The window radiates with the joyful anticipation of querers. The butcher's shop may be closed in theory, but every querer knows that the good stuff will come. And each of them is prepared with politely wait for it. Because, like, yeah, having blind enemies, or even, like, enemies that cannot see good, but let them hear extremely well, I basically make them so they are extremely strong. You don't want to be heard. That's gonna be such an interesting thing. A thought flows down the size of the bottle. Not particularly cohesive, but expert in nature. He had a lot of alcohol in his life, in every neighborhood and from under every counter, one could say. And yet, the best moonshine is served at the butcher's shop at the Ruzik. The search for the Kabbalist, Roisik Bazaar. Alright. I'm not joking, I actually have a lot of fun just doing with my game. It's such fun. I just realized, this is 5, and all of them are done. This is 4. So if I do this right now, it's gonna become 5. But if I do this thing, it becomes 6. How is it that these becomes bigger, but the other ones doesn't? Is there a reason for that? Hold on, let me check something. I don't know. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now, though, is more the design thing, because I feel I am not done, but the game is working. And I feel if I try to like just program more and more and try to like flush things completely now, I'm gonna be completely lost.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on. Fuck off.
Because as I said, like it's not like I'm lost right now.
Looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dummkopf.
You'll attract more attention with that shout.
It's just that right now the only thing I have to do is fixing some bugs and see if things work as they should. And other than that, things works. Now it's just the whole design thing. I'm gonna pick a fight.
You know what? I think I've heard one fuck off too many.
Then get your kisser ready for a pounding.
Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
I'll be right back.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
There we go. I did this because I kind of want a bit more pride. The only problem also doing the game in VR is that I don't always want to have the VR headset on me, especially when trying to program, and keep like bringing it up and down, especially when I have to move around and test things out. That does take some time. Interesting. What do we have here? Immune to that, so I'm gonna do this. Then you, Bukabak. I'm trying to basically become faster than all of these right now. Oh, I caused some suffering as well. I'm gonna do this. I don't need to... Oh, you know what? If I heal now, I'll be able to heal later. I think, hopefully, because they are gonna be able to attack me now. Ow! Okay, well, first of all, I think I can punch you and just knock you out cold. There we go, I get some health back, that's wonderful. It's not fully knocked out yet. Oh, now it is knocked out because the round is done. I'm gonna have to deal with you. If I act quick, I will be able to act first, but I won't be able to do too much. And I can do old wounds, but I can do this. Gives a 6% chance of slowing the enemy's action. And I'm gonna do something terrible with you. There we go. Or something quick at least, just to break your wall. Ow. I'm gonna do this because I can. Do this to heal a bit. Can I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I also get this, which apparently is like, if I heal, it stops healing me or something. I don't know what really causes that, but basically this thing means that reduce restored health points by 40%. So I'm a bit confused what causes that, but hey. I'm gonna do that, smack him in the face, or stomach. Yeah, we just need to do this now. There we go. Also, I'm very excited for Friday.
Leave him be.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Shulsky. Let's get out of sight. But if anything
I've
starts
already
shaking,
discussed
I'll
this.
switch
I
in.
am probably gonna have to disappear. Probably. It depends a bit on what's happening today and tomorrow.
Don't stare.
But I might
This whole
need to
butcher's
take
shop
the
is a
car
cover-up,
to to be checked out. I don't know what it's called in English. It's just that we need to do that like each time to make sure
Sit down.
the
You're bothering me.
car is
How exactly
fine
did
for
you
the
find
road.
me?
And yeah, I thought it was kind of something else,
I've
so
got a
I thought I didn't
saucy
need to be
problem,
away for
and I'd
too
like to
long,
get
but I
rid of it
might
quickly.
actually have to stop stream
It's made of
around
clay
2
and
for
weighs
me.
2 tons when it shows
Well,
up.
1, 2 or something.
So you got sick
Yes,
of running
thank you,
back
service
and
the
forth
car,
across
yes.
Kedvich Bridge?
Well, I don't know about service. They need to check it at least. We're technically serving it now to make sure it actually functions.
I'm not going to pretend I
But I think it might be
understand.
service the car.
Golems
I'm a
aren't
bit
great at
uncertain.
Swimming, remember? Since it's
We call it
following
besikta.
you, going across a bridge would
So
force it
I am gonna
to.
basically disappear for a moment,
Forget it. I
turn
can
off my
see why you
stream
can't
because I
deal with it
don't
on your
have
own.
any
I need the knowledge of a
uh,
kabbalist. Your
mods that can actually check
I
chat
think
and
I
check
have at
everything is
least a few
going fine.
reasons to say no,
So I
don't
can't have my stream
The
on.
main
It's a
one
bit of
is
a
the death of
bad
my
thing
business
because
partner
doing
and
that
best
might not
friend.
really be a good thing to do. But yeah.
My sympathy.
But as I said, it depends on because this is an extremely old car that the repair shop didn't even manage to find the parts for
A
it.
faithful friend.
Which is kind of odd because they had actually an
What am I
older car and
supposed
you
to
could
do
do that.
with your sympathies?
I don't have time.
Basically,
We both know
I
that
thought I
only
was
you
gonna be
know.
away for at least 15
You can
minutes
keep tormenting.
because I
Are you
needed to
going
leave the
tell me
car
something or
close
not?
by because
I
we
can
do have the
torment
repair
you
shop about 15
and
minutes away
tell
from here or like 5-10
A
minutes.
golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form.
But
But you attract
I
it and
basically need to
bind
be
it in the same
further
way.
and it was not the same thing I was thinking of doing, which
So
means
we
I'm gonna
need
be
to
away for
discern the
longer.
flow of the
So I'm gonna
person
have to
following
turn my
and
stream
then
off.
defeat
I'm
it.
gonna basically have to stream
All done.
from 10 in the morning to about 1.
The
And
difference
when I need to
being
go
that it's
in with the
swallowing
car, I'm
blood
gonna
first
have
and
to
the
go in with the
flaw
car. But
second.
I can't
But
leave my
first
stream
you
on,
have to
so
deprive
I'm gonna have
the
to turn it
golem of
off
its
until I get
physical
back home.
body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial. So how many have you got?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome
I got
number
plenty.
of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
So yeah, personally I would want to be able to have my stream up all the time, but I can't do that alone, and unfortunately I don't have that many mods.
I know the
I have
place
Yoko,
the
she's a
golem
wonderful
was
mod,
summoned.
but
The
she's mostly
basement
just
of
here
Nozick Synagogue.
with
So far managed to do it.
peppering bots basically. And good luck, I guess. I wouldn't mind helping, to be honest, but college you don't. That fair enough.
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Berur ritual.
So yeah,
What?
Instructions for
as I said,
reversing
like I did
evil eye,
plan of helping my
cleansing body
father,
and
but I thought it was
soul,
like a 15 minutes thing, and I
hiding
thought
from the
I can
unwise,
leave
but
my
why
stream up for
should I
15
explain
minutes,
it
but
to
like
you?
I'm gonna have like an
I'm guessing
eye
this will cost
on
me
the stream
something.
and stuff while I'm doing things.
Money?
But then I
Fame?
realized like that's not
Further
what he asked for
humiliation?
because it technically just said could I go with the car, and I thought like okay it's close by, but
Thank you.
yeah.
So we're going into the basement of a synagogue. Where
So
you'll
now I know
use
it's
Kabbalah
basically
to
further
strip
and
the
basically
golem of its
another
physical
thing.
Form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse.
Wait,
Not
so 10 a.m. Friday you're taking
The golem
back the car?
is
No.
mine.
I am starting streaming at 10 a.m. and I will be streaming until about 1-2, where I need to go in and actually fix the car, or they're gonna check the car. Then I get back around, I don't know how long it actually takes, if it takes half an hour or an hour. I don't know, so like, I will be back around 2, 3. No, let's say 3, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah, this Friday. This Friday. Rofe had a condition. He would only help me with the golem if he could then assume control of it. Fuck it, give him the golem.
Agreed. The golem will be.
He's the only one that's trying to help us, actually.
Didn't say the magic words.
I hereby promise that the golem is yours, as long as you can handle it.
Way to go. Don't worry about the rest.
So yes, this Friday. Because technically last week was actually my 3rd anniversary. So I decided, you know what?
Flaw,
No.
I'll lose contact with my initial salutator.
Yeah, unfortunate, but I will be live the whole goddamn day. I'm gonna be playing Monster Hunter. I'm actually pre-downloading it. Yeah, I basically decided to do it on Friday because the reason of Monster Hunter is actually being released that day. If it was anything else, I would have chosen another day, but I thought it was such a good timing because of the game and stuff. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it Friday. So unfortunately, yeah, it's gonna be this Friday. Celestial family blood is needed to complete the ritual. The blood of someone with a flaw, to be exact. Since I'm not going to sacrifice mine, I need to know if my sister carries as well. Do this.
Anything else?
Actually, I have a twin.
An unexpected development. Does she carry a flaw?
I don't know.
So, find out.
But yeah, I might actually have an online class on Friday, so if you want,
Very successful.
if you want some help.
We haven't shipped every.
I am considering it, to be honest. But I think I perhaps need more than one as well. And yeah, I don't know that many people who could help out.
I'll risk it.
But yeah, we're gonna have to check, because as I said, they are basically... Wow, you shoved that glass inside your mouth. You were tasting the glass. But basically, we went to the repair shop to actually fix the car today. Because it needs to be fixed before we can check it. And as I said, they don't have a spare part. They can't find a spare part. So they're gonna try something that is gonna... might work. It's not like a temporarily fix. This is basically a car repair shop. They do things, but they're gonna try something. If it doesn't work, then my father basically said, I don't need to go in with the car, because why would we go in with it? Ah, this car doesn't work. Yeah, we know that. Then why did you get here? Because we had a time. That would be such an unnecessary thing. That would be so unnecessary. But yeah, it depends a bit on. I was just very unsure what my father meant with going with the car, because I just thought we were going down, like, close by, but that was not the case. But I'm still excited for Friday.
I saw what the clay did at the harbor.
I have heard so many people talk about, like, the graphic and stuff just being such a, like, bomb shell on the PC. But I hope it's gonna work better than Final Fantasy. Because, yeah, Final Fantasy was designed for console. And I barely could fix any graphical settings, because they technically wanted to keep everything as they looked. And that barely is run on my PC. Other than that, I can actually run many games very good. This game and stuff like that. Like, yes, it does take some loading time, but I'm also thinking, like, I have this on the hard drive as well, because I wanted to.
My father had that effect on people.
But I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually preloading it.
This ritual, are you sure it's...
It would be nice if I could test. I should have done that. I should have actually gone to the whole beta testing just to see if I could play it, but I didn't want to spoil myself of the thing.
I'll go fetch Liga.
Get a move on.
I didn't want to spoil myself, so I actually just thought, like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I know that technically when it is about PC games, especially the newer ones, I should technically try a demo or something first. But no, I did not, and I don't actually give a damn. Because if I won't play it now, I will play it another time, and at another time I will probably be able to play it. I do wonder though how it's gonna be, that game. To be honest, I love every single main Monster Hunter game. And I can definitely say that Monster Hunter World and Wild is main. It doesn't really like have the name of, well, technically they do, it's just a different name. Yeah, actually, I can't say anything against them. They are basically main Monster Hunter games. It's just that they are more online focused. Monster Hunter Stories, that's another thing, because it really felt like... I kind of liked it, but at the same time not, because the story was such a thing that happened that I have never seen before. And then, to be fair, it's kind of understandable, because the monsters are evil. Not evil, but like destructive and stuff. But it took such a turn with what, like, everything that happened. I just felt like, no, I don't really like this, because, yeah, it is the Monster Hunter world, but it's not like a Monster Hunter game.
Well, yes.
Don't hate it, just don't personally like it.
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Also, I might be
Do you know what
playing with some other people, because I know I did ask...
Papa didn't tell me too much.
I don't use their name so often, so I forget their name. Mirage, that was the name. Mirage Ages, and asked if I could join them, and now playing the game. I don't know when they're gonna do that, if it is Friday or not. I have told, I've not told people, but I have told in the Blue Sky thing. Also, if anyone is here want to actually support me and my third year anniversary of my affiliation, do please share the little pinned thing up above. It would be so much appreciated. But yeah, I basically put in there as well. And the mutual.
My family.
Tell me and join in.
Do, of course.
I have never played Monster Hunter World online because I played it on PlayStation.
Right, I'm sorry.
And you basically need a subscription to do the goddamn online things on that, which is bullshit.
I want to work hard and honestly, and I want to be respected for it, not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
Oh, she has a flaw. Legia's flaw. I saw the hallmarks of a flaw within Legia. One associated with her ambition to approach to life. That's enough for now. The Golem's Curse. I already have the information of the Golem's Curse. All I need to do now is get to the ritual site with Legia.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I can see you've got.
But I'm looking forward to it. Also, we have an ad in about 30 seconds. Just warning you all. So it's gonna be interesting to play this online with people. Because it's not often I've been able to do that with a Monster Hunter game, because I played Rise on Switch, but many people decided, oh, PC.
Can I get rid of it?
And the problem is, like, I have it on Switch, and for some reason they believe crossplay is out of the question, which...
You're the thaumaturge here.
Personally, I just feel it's a bit, like, not better way, perhaps, especially like, oh, we can probably sell 2 of them then. Technically, I have actually bought 2 different games, like 2 of the same game, but that's because it's easier at one point. I'm not gonna lie, I have actually done that. I was about to say I don't do that. But I have done at some points, depending on how cheap or how easy it was for me to play the game.
Don't tell me he had something to do with this.
Well, he begged the previous rabbi to send the golem after father. He did it out of revenge for the disappearance of a certain Horowitz.
The pharmacist? What exactly is Hayat accusing Papa of killing him?
Do you trust me, sister?
There we go. But I'm kind of glad, like, it would be interesting. As I said, I want to be cola with more people, but it's very difficult doing that sometimes.
It's not always easy.
Hold on. I think I've got the beard in my mouth.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get...
Yeah, apparently we need a sister as well.
Are we going down into the synagogue basement?
Yes.
Ariel Rofa is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely
don't-
hope not.
I sincerely
He's
hope
not
not.
a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
Where are we going? Oh. I was about to say, don't we need to leave this place to actually get there? They went inside the room instead of going outside, I think. Either that or the camera angle was such a weird way that they actually went outside and I didn't actually believe it.
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Rofa. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rofer, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Nice. I do wonder what's gonna happen, because this time I did actually say you can keep the golem.
My regards.
But last time we fought for the one of them.
Do you feel all right, my lady?
But I'm getting the feeling this might be actually a bad thing for him.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he...
Excuse me? I did not know about that.
Are you scared?
I need a pound of flesh. Excuse me?
Are you?
Never.
Never. You mustn't fear.
Then let's do it. Tell me how I can help you.
You've already helped me plenty.
Enough chit-chat.
Yeah.
Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
Let's begin.
Wait, did we already have what we need?
I'll do my best.
I got a bit confused. Wait, do we actually need the meat or not?
Won't it come?
Patience.
Is this a physical thing? Where the hell is it gonna enter from? Oh, no, it's actually manifest itself inside here. Huh. Fair. Oh, it actually has the band that Maestro talked about. That basically
And
needs
more
to give
faith,
it like
Golem.
commands and stuff.
More faith.
I think at least, I don't really know. It just has a band with text on it. Or the mask has the truth, I don't know.
Shimiraba. Ready?
Yes.
Is it just glowing of her, or is it like look like she's dying? I think it's just a glow. So that thing managed to attach
I
itself
take
to
her
her.
flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna get the golem. I just want to rid
Back
of
in a
it.
moment.
Because it's as he said, like, if I had many more, I would already be dying. Like, what would actually happen to this guy?
Mr. Rofa, what?
She'll be fine. It's all over. You're both free.
Wait, point out that he owes me. Now I'm gonna thank him.
Thank you. For my sake and Lygia's.
Not a problem. Come on. We gotta take your sister home.
This was
I'll call you a carriage.
an extremely easy thing. It might have been that I actually can choose whether I actually keep them or not, which means that I kinda fucked up with getting a golem. Keep the promise you gave Ariel, Rofe, and give the golem back to... Oh, yeah. I don't care, actually. Like, I wanted to try stuff and see what's happening. And to be fair, it tried to help, so... I'm interested, though, if he actually kept the golem himself, because we were dying when we did more than one, and he looks fine. I'm worried about that. I'm gonna have to check the menu, whether, like, I can still get something there, if it's like Tay is saying now, oh, you can't do more of the heart, you're fucked. But I basically limit myself.
What happened? How did I get here?
Santa.
I wasn't supposed to tell you, but Rofe brought you.
Oh. Was he saying something?
Now we're safe from the curse of Sataniswaf. Rofe kept his word and stopped the golem from pursuing us.
So now it's going to serve him.
I kept my word. That was what we'd agreed.
Maybe you should have consulted me, huh? It was my flaw.
Lygia.
That's all right. I don't know if I can miss something I had no idea existed until now.
Fair enough.
I'll let you get some rest.
Yeah, like, I could have kept it, and yes, it serves him, but he hasn't really been an enemy of mine. Like, the other woman, at least, was like, this is a fight. Like, we are basically fighting for this thing. And like, okay. But this guy was like, he helped me through everything as long as I kept the deal, and he has at least feels like a neutral ally, not perhaps an ally, because we had to actually fight to be able to find him, and technically he don't fully like us, but it's better than making sure he's an enemy just because I took what I technically promised him. Sure, he could technically owe me something just because of I gave him something big, but Children of Satan, meet with Rasputin. Okay. Fearless. I thought I actually already had Fearless on, but apparently not. Oh, no, that's because I actually needed something from there. Okay, hold on, let me check something. The golem was hard, right? Could that be the golem? Kinda looks like it, but at the same time not. I don't know. I actually really don't know. A bit uncertain whether like it's like completely out of the loop right now. I cannot get it ever. Interesting. Interesting. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. I'm just gonna go here. I needed something, I just don't remember what it was, and I think I managed to upgrade the wrong thing, so I can't do this right now anyway. Because I needed to basically use one of my powers to check something out, but I completely forgot which one and on which level. There we go, gonna just make the game load in a bit. just gonna think of something. What is actually my graphical settings on? I could probably... Can I do it even lower? Technically, I can. Like, I have it on medium, and medium works fine. It's just that when I load things in, it does take some time to load it in. Yeah, I need Mind 6. Oh god, which one was Mind? Oh, Mind 6, good. I need one more level, and I can actually get Mind 6. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I just need to get, like, some levels and stuff, then. Okay, do we have anything in the vicinity we can do? Wait, where are we? We are Miro. Let's check if we have anything in Miro. Force what? Oh, Miro. There we go. We can do this one. Just to gain some experience. Might as well try to level up just because I need it. Obtain information on the bridge players. Oh, there's something here. Ah, there we have something. The intention that clings to the lost object is full of determination. He must quench his thirst, a place to respite in near. The coolness of water extracted from the bowels of the earth. Thoughts of resolve around the wells as a trace familiar thief. Well, that's a thief? I thought I was dealing with another thing. Oh, or this might not actually be where I'm supposed to be. I've just went there because that's where I thought I needed to be. Oh, I'm stupid. I needed to look for things. Oh, here is where I need to be. Okay, my mistake. I was basically in another quest stuff. Oh, I forgot to read that one. Whoops, my bad. Oh, what's this? This is something. I'm gonna buy this just because it actually gives me experience. What is this for something? Ooh, that looks like a bakery. That looks like some sort of bread. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's the end of the map, huh? Okay. So what I need is this thing. I think that thing that I found back there, it might actually have been enough, but hey, who knows? I don't have that quest on right now, so I can't really check. Okay, there we go. Photograph, Jan Nowick, chairman of the Bridge Lovers Club.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
In the apartment at 38 Tuardo Street, one can play a game of bridge. Just go to in there an evening and give the name Jan Novak. Novaki. Dovakin. However, it's good to be cautious as any gathering make the Ukraina suspicious. Yeah, the special police of you are not allowed to be in a gathering. Go away. Does that say which timing it is? I think it does. I just can't really see what it actually tells up here. If it's like sunrise or sunset. Whoop, hold on. Apparently I went the wrong direction. I want to play bridge. Let's go. Oh, in here. Okay. Oh. There you go. We're playing some bridge. I do love this. It's kind of like an illegal bridge den. I can understand illegal poker den, but oh yeah, this is an illegal bridge. Like, excuse me? Brutal therapy session. Okay, hold on. Let's first check if we can find anything that is where we are. Miro, there we go.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, Maestro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, I'm just getting some experience because I need Mind 6 to do another quest. Also, I decided to give up the golem. I gave it to my, well, I don't know, friend, but something at least. A new type of telescope, Pluto. You can rent it for a small fee and watch the wonders of the night sky. Ooh. Is that a random door? It's a random door. I can understand that they have these because as a ramp from this muddy thing to like up here where it's more stone. But just a random ass door. Well, I was gonna call Social today because they haven't called back, but of course I slept for way too long and then forgot when I woke up. I can definitely understand because I think I was about to do something similar once. Because, oh, you can only call us between 9 and 10. Like, why only those times? Oh, I don't know. Like, why do some places have, you can only call us between 9 and 10, but we do work the rest of the day? Like, if this is important, have at least opened more than just that. But, yeah, fair enough, it happens. It happens, unfortunately, sometimes. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to go and check the telescope. Wonderful. Right, how much more do I need? Do I check like a... Is there a way for me to actually check my experience bar? I don't think I've actually seen one. Other than when I actually get experience. Is it gonna be... Yes, I'm gonna have to rest. Or wait. Yes, but since we're at the end of the month, it's very bad, so exciting this guy. I can definitely understand, to be honest. It's very... like... bad, sad, like, that stuff like that happens, especially when it's, like, supposed to be, and...
So
you just get more stressed off it. I have been there, I have done that, it's absolutely awful. I hope it goes well for both of us soon enough. Oh, water. Wait, is this where... Oh shit, I managed to do another quest while dealing with this quest. Oh, I'm in the desert. Huh. Apparently I was reading a thing before about a... Ooh, I can find water that comes from the bowels of the earth, and like... a pump. I found it. Randomly. Same. Gonna call him tomorrow as early as possible. Yeah. Cross my finger that it goes alright.
The heat again. What tricks are these?
Welcome to the watering hole, wanderer. Show the proper respect.
The heat, I think, is because it's a djinn.
Hello. My name's Victor.
They call me Ali.
Oh, I just reminded myself I need to go in tomorrow. It's nothing bad, it's just that the only thing we do is, like... we're just talking. We don't do anything. For an hour we talk about anything and everything.
I'll let you, if you tell me what you're doing here.
It's just something I have to do. It's just sometimes it feels like it's kind of pointless. I just reminded myself I need to do that.
At the zenith in the desert, it's not hard to lose your way.
Are you trying to lead me astray like a djinn?
I meet desert spirits sometimes. but I don't walk in their paths. No mortal should.
I do.
I'm just Ali.
I'm following the trail of a particular thief, but so far she has eluded
How
me.
did I get here,
I
and
know
why
she
am I
passed
here?
this
This
way.
must be the Jin's doing.
It sounds like she's one of the jinns.
You weren't far off. Have you seen her?
I've not only seen her,
Just
I also
Ali,
know
Alibaba.
her.
Yes, exactly.
And since you showed me respect at the watering hole, I'll tell you where to find her. Go south and find washerwomen working. Your thief lives among them. Your oasis is within reach.
Why did we need to have this conversation? At a water pump?
I'm talking to you, man.
Sorry, I was apparently out of it.
I asked why you're staring at this pump.
I'm gonna ignore him.
You won't understand anyway.
Well, here's what caring for your fellow man will get you. You better go now. Be on your way.
Well, I was at least kind about it, even though technically, like, it doesn't really matter. I can tell it wasn't the first time the thief did that. She tried to lose me while keeping her cool and pace in her heart. As a follower, I had a vision triggered, probably by Jin himself. And I want to know why you and so many others sounds like an American in... Fair enough. I was about to say, like, I was about to go back and rest again, because this doesn't look like nighttime. It is apparently nighttime, but it doesn't look like it. It is way too bright outside. I'm about to go to a telescope and stare straight into the sun. I think something happened when I went into the desert, and they basically went like, oh, you know what? It is technically nighttime, but it's gonna be a freaking daytime. Nice. I think we used to own a telescope a long time ago. Does that mean that this quest part is done? Because I'm technically doing this because of this. No, it's still there. Okay, I'm gonna have to find something else to look for then. That's side quest. Praga, pausa, north, pause, something. It's fine that they speak English, since most people speak and understand English, but not Polish or Russian. But at least have a voice actor that have proper accent for a region. Yep, that's actually fair enough. Well, I guess we're gonna have to move to another area then. Because it seems that whatever I need to do is not in this area. There. Let's go there. That's at least a name I recognize. Oh, and I'm pre-downloading Monster Hunter for Friday, because I am gonna be streaming most of the day on Friday. Mostly Monster Hunter, but I might change game depending on how I feel. And I say most of the day because I did promise my father to go in with the car. I had a bit of a problem though understanding, because I thought he meant to the repair shop that is basically 5 minutes away or something like that. But unfortunately, I need to go to the... I need to what is it called? Service the car. For somehow I remember the Swedish name before. Besikta, basically. And that is a bit further away, so I am unfortunately probably gonna have to pause. Imagine a game that's set in Mongolia and some people speak like a Brit. Same thing, just super weird and immersion breaking. That's absolutely fair, to be honest. I have never really like worked on a game that needs any sort of like voice acting in that sense, that I can't say anything again with it, but I can understand the point of at least have someone that either have a good accent for what they're doing, or at least can fake a good accent of what they're gonna do. But yes, I'm depending on how it goes today and tomorrow. Oh, I leveled up now. Wonderful. I will probably away for around, I don't know how long, take an hour, 2, something like that, to fix with the car. So unfortunately, because I don't have that many mods, I am gonna have to turn off my stream. It's a bit sad, but I did actually promise this before I even set out to plan this thing. Or quickly plan this thing. I didn't really plan. It was basically, I want to actually have an anniversary stream. Oh, look at this! Monster Hunter comes out next week. You know what? Let's do a Monster Hunter anniversary stream. What's going on? Is this a part of the quest? No, they cannot be. I just managed to find a random...
Morana, hello.
Ah. I found a random Salutor while doing a side quest, or
Let's see
task.
what you here.
I am gonna check that out later.
I felt something. Where is it?
I don't know, but that's not what I'm supposed to do right now. I'm gonna do football. Today's football.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question.
Let's wait until...
I don't know, midday? Noon, I guess?
So, let's kill some time.
There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time on Friday because Monster Hunter comes out, and I have actually started to pre-download it. Hold on, is it actually pre-downloaded? Yeah, almost. There's 1 minute left until it's pre-downloaded. Oh, whoops. Oh, in the afternoon. Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't read that. Sometimes they do say when I need to go somewhere. Well, like when I need to go somewhere. And sometimes they don't. Okay, I need to go wait for the afternoon.
So, let's kill some time.
It's interesting they remove the echo just before they actually, like, do the rest thing. Oh, also, I am gonna go over here and do this as level 6. Or not. Okay, it actually don't go to level 6. Oh, I need more Rana to get level 6. I'm not against helping since I'm already mod for now and also Shadow when he actually streams and have done some for close friends. But right now I don't think I can take that responsibility with what I already have to deal with. That's absolutely fair. I might ask some friend here and there if, depending on, I'm gonna have to check tomorrow. If they just can like check in or something, so I can keep the stream up, but if it doesn't work, like I will basically just say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna have to actually like break it here for a moment. But that's absolutely fair. Like you having a lot to do, you have a lot of your mind right now. I absolutely do understand. It is absolutely fair. I think I have at least 2 mods. But one mod is more of a, they are a good friend and I trust them. They don't really mod, in a sense. I just, for some reason, put them as a mod. I don't remember why or how. And my other mod is mostly just here now and then to bonk some bots. If I manage to deal with my sit and you'll need mod help later, I can probably step in. Yeah, we're gonna have to check first. I'm gonna have to check. I can't really answer that right now either, because, as I said, our car is basically 20 years old and apparently don't have any spare parts. So, on the repair shop right now, they are dealing with... oh, Morana. I'm gonna do with Morana first here, actually, before I do the Fearless I did before. And if they can't fix that, I don't need to go in on Friday because I don't have a car to actually check. If they manage to fix it, that's another question. But right now, I don't know. So it's mostly just like I am saying I am gonna have a great stream on Friday. But there are a few things that's gonna be in there. Mostly just to make people prepare that I might probably just close the stream for a little moment. Ooh. Easel. Rust-colored splashes and sharp outlines convey the idea that determined every brushstroke. Human life is worth as much as the word of a poet written in sand. Ooh. Don't really tell me much, but okay. Oh, there's something here. Where exactly? Oh, here. What's that? Snuffed candles. Feelings carry despondency and doubts about the sense of paying tribute to the dead, float in the air among the thread of smoke. There is no mourning here, just pure resignation. What, they quit their job? Okay, that was a bit of a bad joke, to be honest. I think that's completely fine. Having to deal with that is more important than streaming. It is. It was just that I didn't really understand what my father meant. I thought he was talking about the very close repair shop. Because as I said, we have one like 5 minutes away from here. And yeah, I could take a break for 5 minutes and do stuff like that. So, yep, absolutely.
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that.
It is right, that car is
Am I
basically
wrong?
not a main
Or
car either,
does
it's
the
an extra
deceased
car we
have
have, just in
eyes?
case someone need a car, because
Yeah,
that car has a load of problems now and then.
He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
Hey, Rogulski, cut the chit-chat.
No, I love chit chat.
And you, 3 steps back. Go on.
I'm gonna use the pass.
Take it easy, Commissioner. I just wanted to know the details of the investigation.
Well, you're lucky I'm up to my neck in work.
I am probably
Personal,
gonna
'cause
regret
otherwise, I'd put you straight in jail.
about this.
I beg
I'm
your
using the
pardon?
pass at some point.
The Ochrana are staying as far away from this as they can. Give that to me and get the fuck out of here before I get serious with you.
Oh, I'm gonna follow your train of
Easy,
thought.
I'm going now. I don't
But yeah,
want
it is
to
important to
bother
deal with, so I'm gonna deal with it.
Just
Plus,
what I
as
need.
I said, I
The
did actually
fucking
promise my
throng of
father to
honor.
fix with that before I actually planned the stream. So it didn't matter whether, like, where it was, what it was gonna do. I already said, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I so wanna suck at that, dude. Fair enough, there are many in these police in this game, or like the special police that is basically like, we are the law, if we say anything, you just get the hell out of here. I'm like, So I can definitely understand. Oh. Yoink. Gang, Wednesday at 5. Okay. Both discreet and not at the same time. Whoop. Something needed to load in. Crumpled telegram. In relation to the situation in Power's Isles. That was a gang sign, huh? Yeah, it was. Oh, right, this is what you was mentioning with the other telegram. Why actually put in the stop? Demand immediate progress stop, otherwise you will be demoted and dismissed from the case. Stop. Colonel Sergei Bursaitov stop. Yes, I added the extra stop just because of being annoying. Oh shit, I should have read that, goddammit. Oh.
Nice rocks. They smell like downtown.
No, uptown actually.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
Outlander? I'm pretty certain I
Better not get in my
was
way
born
while
here.
working.
And what does a whelp like you double in?
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Povishna for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
His own.
I love how easy they basically can start battles in this game by basically saying, we don't like you. There is nothing else other than, we just don't like you. And that's how the battles are started. Okay, I'm gonna do this. He is apparently healing. Can I do a sucker punch? There we go. I can just remove theirs as quick as I can. Ooh, yes, I got the double damage. Inflict 1001 damage. Damn. Yes, from what I know, and I could be completely wrong, they remove the stop in the official letters. They first write it down as is, and then cleans them up. But again, might be wrong, or they only did it in some places. Might be. I have actually no idea, to be honest. Okay, you are still doing that. You are healing, but... ooh, 7 health, huh? Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do this again. I know that might not be a good idea, but doesn't matter. I just don't want him to heal. Okay, so we're gonna use your power, and we're just gonna do this to disable his skill, so he don't heal. Not only that, I do actually gain a... I just realized I actually put everything to low, and yeah, that actually makes everything very flat looking. I had it on medium before, but I just wanted to check how it runs on low on everything, and yeah, it runs, but holy shit, everything looks like it's wet as water. True, but everything runs more smoothly. It does. Like, I have no problem basically making things extremely low just to make things run easier. I have problem doing that with Final Fantasy, but the reason for that is because they kind of wanted to still keep the whole make it look good kind of thing, which kind of causes problems with running. Oh, I kind of need to heal. Shit. This might be a bad thing gonna happen here. Okay, 15, that's kind of good, actually. And if I do this, I think I will heal something as well when I'm done with the second one. Oh, I'm also making him slower. Oh, that's wonderful. So I will actually heal 8. That's good, that's good, that's so good. So 18 health and 5, because yeah, I also get the thing I heal less. There we go, I can make him just sucker punch him. I love though that I have a chance of doing double damage, and sometimes the damage is ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, you do 26 damage, like, that's almost like the full health, basically. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna listen to Balalaika. Just because it actually gives me experience, like, why not? Is it this guy? It's kind of funny though that Black Desert runs better on my PC on medium settings, some are high and some are low, than this game does on your PC, but I'm also not streaming it, and if you set everything on low on Black Desert, it looks way worse than this game does on low. Yeah, fair enough actually.
What are you doing here?
Absolutely fair enough.
For a newspaper?
Because even on like medium, it doesn't run bad. It's just that it takes some time to load in every like texture whenever I go to a new area.
Yes, you might say that. Here in Povishla, nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go.
Murders with an artistic twist.
Very inspiring material.
Povishla doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
But yeah, I've never really had a problem with like needing to have low. As long as it runs fine, like I don't have any problem with it. I don't know what people think that watches my stream, but as long as it runs good for them as well, like whenever they watch me, I feel that's just fine. Better than trying to play in Final Fantasy and just making sure
So
that
you're saying
hopefully the
that
game runs.
nothing
I still love the game, but I
Exactly.
can't really say I want to like
misfortune
do a
brought
lot
me
of
to this
side
river.
questing and exploring,
I wanted to
because
end my
that would
life,
do
but
that
the
would take such a
river
long
wouldn't
time
have
just
me
because of
and
how it runs.
threw me back on the bank.
I love the
decided
game.
to
I
stay
do really
around.
love it, but it's kind of difficult to run it.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Dead
Someone
bodies.
might say the dead deserve respect.
I'm saying
What
that
are you painting? Oh, dead
both
bodies.
life and
Huh.
death are meaningless. You are blocking my view.
Of what? There's no body there anymore.
I'll go now.
Is there anything I've been missing here? Like, I can't find anything. Oh, I can probably talk to you as well. Hello. Oh, hello, I'm inside of you, apparently.
Fish biting.
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Victor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Who's
No idea who the fisherman is. Also, this makes me think about actually the new Switch as well.
With pebbles in place of eyes. And
That always. Oh well, welcome back, Kenny. You've been silent for a while. That always sucks when you like a game, but bad frame rates optimization is the thing hindering experience. Yeah, like I can definitely understand that game because it is built for a console, which means it has problem actually trying to fix so it fits itself for PC.
We are not to judge if that's good or bad. The river giveth.
But like this, for example, is made for PC, and they actually it's capable of, okay, we're gonna make it run good on PC. We can do this and this. Yeah, my phone battery ran out. Oh, fair enough. I don't think that painting dead bodies is disrespected towards the dead if you just paint them as is. And don't change things to make them look like idiots. Fair enough. Like, I can't say anything about that.
If they can't catch the
It's just me thinking of, like, sitting there with a dead body in front of you. That's just, like, I'm not just talking about, like, in a funeral home or something like that. I'm talking, like, here, in the middle of, like, someone got murdered.
How so?
I'm painting the body that was there. It's like, it's not disrespectful. It's not anything bad. It's just, it's very odd that you do it to someone that basically just died, and it's just lying there in the middle of the street or in the middle of a riverbank.
Right, Edek?
It does look suspicious.
Everyone says it's him.
I can definitely say, as long as it's not illegal, anyone can paint anything.
Nothing holds any value for him.
Yo, Notos, welcome!
People's lives just
It's been a while. I can't read. Hold on. There is no way you studied all of that only using YouTube. How is that even possible? Me, watch and learn. Fair enough, actually. But welcome. I hope you have a wonderful day. What is that? That's an adorable little emote. Odd, yes, but there are things. There are things. It was more odd that we mark as normal. True, actually, absolutely true. It's nice indeed. How about yours? I'm having a good day. Mostly just been playing around in
Go along the river and behind the workshop.
things. Yeah, way more odd than with the thing is normal. Yeah, that is actually fair enough. Don't know why the fuck I put an S instead of Y. That you asking me that was talking about pressing P instead of B.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
I don't know if I did it on this stream or if I talked about it in someone else's stream. But yeah, I've had a good day. Mostly been playing around in Unreal, making some stuff for my game. Today I mostly just played around. I think I managed to fix the inventory bug, and I managed to fix so my item actually heals me. So now I'm gonna have to go over to designing 3D models for everything and make those things work. I don't get why some people have trouble dealing with kids. You just give them the same number of cards as anyone else. Good lord. Normalcy is just social construct anyway. Fair enough, actually. One of the few social construct that I actually agree with. Yeah.
Hey, you can't be here.
Can't I?
Cayetan doesn't allow it.
I don't like you, Sonny.
No one likes me in this game.
Nice shoes, though.
I wish I didn't buy them at all.
Well, I don't like that kind of resignation.
But I still like your shoes.
We're gonna go into a fight, right? Yeah. Okay, this is not gonna be too much of a problem, I think. No one likes me in this game, so real. Basically, they went, we don't like you here, but I like your shoes. And now we start battle. They all seem to have a death wish in this. They really do. They really do, to be honest. I just realized, do I actually, like, make a sign for each one? No, I only make the sign for this whenever I start a fight. I'm gonna do the quick one, and this thing is... No, you know what? Let's do this one first, and remove its trait by... Oh shit, I need the mention force word to 5. I can't disable this. Okay, screw it. Let's just disable this thing, because we can. This one, I'm just gonna have to brute force it. I'm gonna have to brute force his, because I can only do, like, damage to him, but only 20% damage. Because unfortunately, I don't have the word of level 5, so that's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Here we go. And yeah, what's up, Gavin? You know what? I'm gonna do this. You continue doing damage over time, because, damn. Way to go, you oversized turkey. Scream until their ears bleed. Yeah, I do have an oversized turkey. I have a snake man, oversized turkey, Zeyamas, and whatever this thing should be. Again, let's do this. There we go, now I have a bit of armor. Didn't take any damage at all, apparently. Took 1 damage, that's fine. Nah, I don't think I need to do anything on this guy. He is basically just gonna decide to... That's obviously a pupper. Yes, I have a 6-armed pupper. Ow. There we go. He's done. There we go. True form of a shoe. Yeah, fair enough, actually. Fair enough. That's the truest form of a chihuahua. A goddamn bukawach. Oh, there is something over here. Yoink. Expensive brushes, high quality material. The artist can obviously afford some amount of luxury. So whoever is in here is the artist, I think. Streaks of waves traced with the ease touch the still nature of the painted bank. The artist contemplated the curious appeal of the drowned victims, finding an odd sort of solace in them. Definitely the painter. Message from the policeman. If you change your mind and decide to cooperate, come to the police headquarters in somewhere. Never mind. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was saying... I love you say that. It's like, oh shit, I don't actually have a question. The discouragement flowing through Pelewin's veins make his hand go askew, making the words fall on paper helplessly. He has lost hope a long time ago that this case will finally get off the ground, but it is always worth a try once again. Do you have a question this time, Gabby? I do love that you try to actually come up with the question while asking first. All rags experimented with the smell... Made with the smell of turpentine and a sense of security, like a nest built atop of a tree. 100 times better than a golden metal cage. The man sleeping in them finally feels At home, okay. Kayetan is both dead and alive, inextricably linked with the river in the most peculiar way. He paints images of crime on the riverbank of a poesile. Even though he can afford painting material, he prefers a life deprived of luxury. If you can bring one video game character into real life, who would it be and why? It is like asking something about horror movies, because I've seen so many horror movies on my time, I can barely remember a specific one. I have no idea, actually. And on the top of my head, I think I am gonna say the white-haired girl from Code Vein, just because of Best Girl.
Help you?
That's the only thing I can think of right now. Dwell on the subject of Painter and the murders.
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
I think painting those
I can't really figure out a good reason to why, but that was like, that was the first thing I could think of.
Thought about it that way.
It seems it has given your life a new meaning.
Do you really think so?
Something apparently continues to elude me. Same, was trying to think of a practical reason rather than just smexy woman or badass dude. Yeah, like even I try to figure out something, but it's like, there isn't really any reason. Like, sure, some people might be like, oh, you could technically do this, but I wouldn't still do that, and this could do that, but I still didn't want that. But like, that was the one that was like, on the top of my head, try to figure out something. That was what happened.
There will be no more dead bodies to pose.
Right. I hadn't thought about that. I don't understand.
It seems that while contemplating the
Damn, check's clipboard moment. Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't make sense.
Now, to be honest, that girl in that game was actually the best character to keep with you.
End up paddling harder. Where did I go wrong?
Oh, I'm about. The flaw. Kayetan, the peculiar painter, is the one that Morana follows. If I would take another one, it would kind of be the same answer, to be honest, other than I would do the white-haired girl from... What is the other game called I played? I don't know why it reminds me of that. The one with basically telekinesis. Because, well, first of all, telekinesis. Hell yeah. Second of all, white-haired girl. I can't say anything else about it, that. But I know so many, like, characters somehow that is like, everything is just blend together. I can't think of like a good reason, nor anyone at all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Take a step back from
we played as the male character who had telekinesis, or whatever they call it. But you could play as the girl as well, and she also had the same power. Yes, Scarlet Nexus. Thank you.
Have you got any proof?
We are arresting the prime suspect. Do not obstruct us.
The one where I predicted time travel. Yeah, I think you. Yeah, you did that, didn't you?
Pielevin, you know he's not the one.
What can I do? This case is taking too long anyway.
How are you going to sleep after this?
I'm going to booze it up till I fall asleep. Preferably in moonshine.
I still haven't played through the game. It was a good game. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. I like the game.
And now it starts to rain.
Man, you're gonna really be in the detective.
I don't want to touch it. Yellow belly. Shut up! Hey, you! What do you want here?
What is that you're playing with?
It's a hook from a real dead man. A dead man's hook. Quiet, you dolts!
This hook is from the fisherman's victim, isn't it?
So what if it is? What's it to you? They've already caught the murderer.
What if I tell you that they didn't? That they caught the wrong man?
The fuck they did? Get lost! Unless we trade for it. Got anything interesting to barter with?
Aren't you a little too young to be playing here unsupervised?
And aren't you too old to be talking to us? Maybe you like kids, eh?
I heard the murderer isn't the worst thing out here. They say this place is haunted.
Haunted? Haunted by what?
The Lady of the River. She looks beautiful, but come too close to her, and you'll end up swimming with the fish forever. She has a particular fondness for children.
Bullshit.
And then there's the fisherman, still at large, and hunting for his next victim.
Don't listen to this bullshitter. What do you want?
You'll give me the hook because I say so. It's not a toy.
Oi! Mietek! This flunky wants to show us his pecker in the bushes.
You perverted fuck! Touching children, is it? I'll give you a pounding that the dungeon can only dream of!
Thank you for telling me. Apparently the holder for my microphones are still fully charged, but my microphone died. I had to just change to my stationary one. That was basically it. I'm glad you told me something, because that was like... I just saw like, where did you go? Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, my microphone. I actually had to look down and check the light on it. I was like, yep. Apparently it died. I don't know why, how, but it died. Is it actually like charging? I'm just gonna check if it's charging. Wait, what am I doing now? You're... I'm gonna do that on you. I'm gonna go with this one. Reduce focus, remove all negative states, transfer them into an enemy. Ooh, suffering, yes. I don't know when it died, but it was quite a good while. Was it? Must have been then. I don't know. I know I answered most of your stuff about, like, for example, I wouldn't actually spoil the game and stuff like that. But yeah, I have no idea when it stopped doing that. Okay, you are attacking that guy. I'm gonna do this so I can actually heal some. Oh, I should have done it on the middle one, so he actually lost 2 focus. I have done 100 suffering on people in this game now. Damn, I don't really know what to do here. Okay, who does most damage? 8 to 10. Wait, who is that? That does 10. Okay, so if I do this and this, he will basically not be able to do this. I think it turned off during the dialogue with the kid because you were unnaturally quiet during the whole thing. Yeah, okay, that wouldn't surprise me because I did talk about everything else. But I just saw like, yeah, this kid is basically from the like rich area. And I feel like, yeah, it definitely is going... Something's definitely going on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here, do this. I think this heals me, right? Okay, it heals me a bit, but not too much. Yes. Ow. Okay, he's done for. I don't really know what to do. I could do this, and I can do this just to heal myself. Ow. AoE damage. Yeah, it can become AoE damage. Yeah, they're charging at least because they are blinking. That's good. I guess they just somehow didn't decide to charge last time. 4 health. It's not really good. Oh, good lord. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I might actually lose this battle. Issue an order. I'm gonna do that later. For now, I'm gonna do this. I wanted to apologize for it. I hate kids like that, although it's often the parents' fault, but they need a reality check that they can't act like that, especially when you're just a kid who can't do shit. Yeah, I can absolutely agree. 4. Okay, we can do some 4 healing here. I don't know if I'm gonna actually die or not. Oh, no. But I did actually get... No, I did. Okay, we're gonna have to try that again. I have to try that again. That did not work well. I got punched shit out of. Every kid deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a kid. You are extremely right about that. That it's... Yeah. That is actually so extremely true. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. You are gonna do this. He's the only one who actually can take the take that damage. The other ones are immune right now, so it's not gonna work. We're gonna do another one just to heal 4 damage. Or heal 1 damage because that's all I can do. But then we're gonna go to Lelek, because as long as it's in suffering, it will actually do 2. So that's good. Then I am gonna hopefully do a double damage on this guy. Yes, what's up, Kenny? There we go. Good. That was actually good. Good hit on that part. So he can't heal anymore. I am gonna do... He can't get anything. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with Bukavak on this guy and do Suffering State. Now you heal for 4, the 3 came late. Did it actually? I don't think it did, but you kind of actually confused me now when you said that. He's completely gone. Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know that. I'm gonna do this just so I can get some health back, because it doesn't matter. He's done. I also get the armor thing. gonna do the suffering state because, to be honest, that damage over time is extremely well. Also, I do love you forgot the question. This might be one of the most degen things you hear from me, but I don't know. Well, you were discussing about what you talked about when you were younger, so can't really say. Ow. Quick shot, quick attack. Oh, no. I was gonna say ankle biter, but that is not an ankle. I did 1 damage. Oh, plus 16. I did 1 damage by punching him.
Sure showed that. Well, well. I admit that you know how to fight. At first,
I don't know how it only did
police
4
oath,
damage, but it did.
but I was wrong.
How flattered I am by your compliments. I thank you most sincerely for them. And now, I would like to get this hook.
Well, after a fight like that, you earned it. Here.
This is a chunk of his neck. This is
Hey,
barely a scratch.
what's
Yeah,
this supposed
exactly.
to be?
And then I just
I
punch
mean,
him straight in the nose, and it's like,
it.
my nose is made of iron. But apparently the fear I gave him did 16 damage. The hook resonates from the collision of 2 thoughts. Someone tried to savor the victim's dying scream while appreciating the moment, yet flipping with the curved metal. It was a regret for someone who should be convulsing here instead of this pitiful eel.
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
Why? You think you can put me off, fancy pants?
Pietrik's a lick spittle for the coppers.
Shut your mouths, or you lose even more teeth. I'll help you. Come find
Would
me
you
near
rather have
Antiaga's
a cool
brothel.
badass
We
mommy
can
type
resume
girl
the
with black hair
investigation
covering
there.
one of her eyes?
Alright, enough
Or a
of this.
kind and caring
Let's
cute
leave this
tall
place.
girl with short long white hair? I would probably do the second one. I don't know why. It's like, yes, I do like the sound of the first one just because of the personality. Well, perhaps not the mummy personality, but like the rest of it and how they look. But I would say like the second one is, if I'm gonna choose either one, it's gonna be the second one. And neither. Yeah, Maestro already knows exactly. Oh. Well, hello there.
What more do you want from me?
I want to see the painter.
So I'm gonna choose either one of them. I'm gonna choose the second just because it's kind of like
not even his own mother
more
can
things
see.
appreciated
Is
than
there
the first
anything
one.
else?
But the first one is still okay.
I got the hook from the victim's body. Local kids had stolen it.
I already have a few of these.
Because of it, I know, let's call it, the scent of the murderer. A thaumaturge could be useful in a case like this.
But the case is closed. That's enough. When I get sober, I put you in jail, I swear. Now leave me alone.
We'll see about that.
He is the murderer.
I'll find out why you're so
I don't think he
reluctant
is,
to
but
run this
it would be interesting if he
investigation.
was.
And then we'll resume it together.
What? You're going to cast a spell on me, magician?
Yes.
Who knows? Don't go anywhere.
Who knows? Not go anywhere. I have my
felt
book on
something.
you.
Where is it?
Oh, there's something here. Hold on. Oh, there we have something. Fair. I just remember my previous question had something to do with the Berengaria from Unicorn Overlord, but I forgot, so that was what I got. Yeah, fair enough. A throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. I'm like you run around town naked while clucking like a chicken. The problem is, it would be interesting if you could do that, but I can only deal with his emotions and not exactly hypnotize him like that. But it would be fun if I could. Actually, I don't even know if they know what I could do, so they could actually believe it. Satisfaction of a job well done, at least a shed of hard ones. Okay. Oh, something more.
No, that's
Alright, I
still
got
not
an F
it.
Mary kill for the... For all the marbles for you both. Alright, fair enough. Oh, I need a word 5. I don't have a word 5. God damn it. Well, I don't swing that way, so that's gonna be difficult. And one of them is extreme. Well, I think 2. At least 2 of kill. I was about to say at least 2 of them is extremely difficult to kill, so I don't know if that would even work. I need to level up more. God damn it. Hold on. I think there might be some stuff I can do here while I'm at it. Praga. Nope. Nope. No. No. Nope. 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 Ooh. Here we go. Why am I pressing the wrong button all the time? F. There we go. Damn. Even the devil may cry if I ever hear you say that. I love the games, but yeah. I can't really say much about it. I just realized they are actually making a Netflix series of that. I'm gonna watch that someday when it comes out. I don't know if it come out yet or not. Because I'm actually kind of interested to see how that one goes. Because mostly, not everyone, but mostly every animated series for games is good because they're capable of actually keeping the whole thing as it should. Live action one, on the other hand, are plain stupid.
That wasn't too hard.
I like, for example, they made a whole Monster Hunter live action movie. I have not touched that thing. I have listened to my parents when they apparently have watched that thing. Lady, Trish, or Eva? I'm not so much for ladies. I would say like K-Lady. No, wait, was it Lady or was it... Who the hell was Trish? I forgot the names. I know who Lady is. I know who that one is. I was thinking wrong, I believe, but I might be right as well. I don't really know. Okay, Trish is the first one. I think I'm still gonna go with... I don't know. Like, I am not too interested in Lady in that game. I would
What a day.
probably do F Trish then. And Mary... If I'm not mistaken, Eva is the one with the van, right? Or am I completely wrong? No, who is it? I don't know who the hell everyone is.
Let's wait until...
It has been a while since I played at least the first games. The only one I can think of right now is just a van girl. Noon?
So, let...
No, I still need to wait. Afternoon, he said. Okay, good. Dante's mom. Okay, then I'm gonna absolutely change. Lady is Lady. Black hair from the... That I know. I know who Lady is. Lady is the only one I know from Devil May Cry without, like, having to look up the names.
So,
Eva, okay, so I'm gonna do instead K Eva, F Lady, I guess, and then M Trish, Mary Trish. I don't know, Lady is interesting, and I've seen Lady in, for example, the Capcom Cross game, where you basically can play as many different Capcom characters and stuff like that. But I don't know, personally, not much for Lady. I just need a bit more experience. I need a lot more experience, actually. This is ridiculous. I need one level at something to be able to do something, but I need a level to this to be able to do this as well. Okay, do we have anything else? We have main quest. We have the side quest, which I'm kind of doing right now. Praga. Do we have more? Okay, we have more on those. I'll probably go to F Lady, Kate Trish, and Mary Eva. Ah. Fair enough, fair enough. Mirror. Wait, where the hell? No, wait a second. I'm confused here. I'm confused. Let me check this again. Where did I need to go, it said? That's Prague, yeah? I wanted to go here. It did say it has this availability of the quest. Powski. Oh, Powski Cemetery. Found it. Then I got 2 very powerful stepsons. Fair enough. Also, I feel like if I K or F Eva, I can just get 2 targets on my back. Okay, yeah, can understand that. Can definitely understand that. That is an extreme possibility. Okay, I can definitely say, like, this game runs very good, even with, like, medium. But the reasoning of, like, the lag is just that everything is loading in, while everything is already technically already loaded in. Which makes things a bit more, like, other. Especially since I'm just a human, I'll be dead. Yeah, fair enough.
Stupid question.
I actually like the games.
Let's wait until...
I don't know. Noon.
So,
I'll
let's
take my
kill
chances.
sometime.
Fair enough. Oh, no. No, I am... Am I done? Wait. Do I still need to wait? I still need to wait. God damn it. As you saw as well, it didn't actually say when it was, so I can't really tell. Afternoon? Okay, now it is. You see, go to the live photography show at 59 Boavsky Street. Or some sort of street. It doesn't say which time, so... There are some oh, apparently my Razer thing popped up and apparently blocked the screen. God damn it. Oh, hold on, there is something here. I'm gonna sniff something out. I'm sniffing this out. What's this? Bigot's Diary. Alright. Some experience, and I also get a quest, Gentleman Club. I am kind of afraid of going there just for the reasoning of what has been happening before in this game. I already have the nudity setting. Well, off, so I can't see anything of it. I have it disabled. Or, well, it depends on how you see it. The setting itself is abled, but everything else is disabled. I'd rather not go to Gentleman's Club just to be scared again. I was not gonna lie, I forgot it was 2025, so in honor of it turning to March in a couple of days, what games is the past 6 months or so that you guys have played that you really, really like? Good question. I'm playing so many goddamn games, I actually can't really tell which one is like, ooh, yes. Also 6 months. It's a good question.
Nothing can be kept secret
Okay,
from
I already know one. I would say Ace Attorney. Yeah, I thought 2 months might be that much. I made 6. Yeah, that's fair because there are games like releasing often, but many of them are like you don't really know about them too much. Oh, it was the Gentleman Club. Okay, let's go in here. Not time to get scared. Oh, apparently, nah, forget about it. I completely forgot that sometimes gentleman club just means sitting and talking without women. V Rising. Wait, V Rising came out 6 months ago? Or within 6 months ago? I've been owning that for a few years now. No. Oh, played. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, my brain went somewhere else. Okay, yeah, my bad. Me bad, me bad. I was reading wrong. I would probably still say Ace Attorney because I really enjoy that game. Okay, let's go back to Miro? No, there. In that case, Black Desert would be the dumbest since it's 10-year-old game. Yeah, fair enough. Oh shit. I was about to say hi. Welcome, Blooms. Welcome to stream. Also, apparently I'm gonna go into ASMR mode. There we go. Personally, I haven't done this for quite some time, but well, if it is requested, I do love at least Gani to enjoy my little ASMR moment. But hi, Deathbloom, welcome to the stream. I do hope you have a wonderful day. Let me just do this. There we go. To be fair, I have not actually been doing this. Yes, I am doing whispers in everyone's ears right now. To be fair, I have not done this in quite some time now. Oh, I hope it all goes well then. Yeah, I can understand that. We have not in a long time had any cyclones like that, but yes, I hope it goes over soon enough. Yes, I'm crossing my fingers as well. I cross my fingers that the cyclone will be over soon. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to read up as well of what a class 3 is as well. Mostly because I do not know what the difference between class 1, 2 and 3 is. There we go. I just needed to level up so I could do this one. Cursing. Oh, thank you so much. It really blows. Well, that is absolutely fair. But yes, thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I do SMR, I actually have to really think hard of making sure I do not raise my voice or anything like that. And I also didn't realize I did not set a timer for this one. Does not matter. I do have a clock on the side there, I can check that one. It's not too late to convince Pelevin he doesn't believe Cayetan is guilty and would like to find the true killer. The will to fight is still smoldering in him. I just need to rekindle the flame. Here comes the magic. Regardless, it's always nice to hear you. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. You're absolutely a wonderful person.
You walk into this one.
You're a wonderful person, and I wish you well. I wish you all well, to be honest. There we go, my little snake man is gonna...
You won't give up that easy.
I completely
Deep
forgot
down,
what
not that kind of
he
man.
had for. I think he had to do with words.
Nose has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
Also, I realized something. I might actually gonna do... There we go. Lower the setting for the... I wish to simple. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
You're right.
This game is called the thaumaturge.
I'm not going to
or
with
what they
how
in the game
system
call
where
me
all
as
that
a
matters is the
temperament.
quarterly performance.
To put it simple, it's a RPG-like
I'll show you the
game
body.
where you
It's still in
play
Mike's
as,
room, unless the
well,
Polar took it.
Victor, I think his name was. And you are
I'll tell you the
doing
rest of
all
the story
sorts of
there.
things. right now my goal is to find my father's grimoire, because apparently when the father died, it got lost. But I am using these salutors, or demons, we can also call them, as links to be able to do magic. And that kind of magic is mostly connected to emotions. Yes, it is supernatural. For example, these are the salutors I have, for example, right now, which gives me different types of, well, skill levels. My Upir, or Zegya, as I call him, is of the heart. My Lelek is of the mind. My Bukavak is of deeds, and my Veles is of word. Although no. I like the story. It is basically a alternate, well, 19th century. And, well, a lot of things is kind of similar to how everything is. But I do like the story because it does begin with me trying to actually heal from one of these creatures ripping my mind apart. And now when we got back home, well, we managed to figure out that the father had died, and there are, well, not too mysterious things other than apparently the grimoire is lost and there are many of these demons walking around. Ooh, I do hope you enjoy it if you ever check it out. This was a game I did try the demo of, and good question actually. How much is it on Steam now? I think I got it a bit on sale. Let's see. The thaumaturge. Let's see here. Well, for me it is about 35 euro. Yeah, fair enough. For me, I have set it to euro apparently, and it says 34.99. I do believe I got it as a sale not too long ago, but it wasn't that much of a sale. I think I got it around the 20 euro, I guess. But yes, so basically this is what people say as well is a bit of a Pokemon game, because you have to capture these creatures to be able to actually level up as well. For example, the beginning of the game, you basically get this one in a sort of tutorial, while already keeping your own up here. But I could, for example, level them up to full, but I had yet to actually capture these two. But yeah, I do have one that I do like to call Zega as well, because, well, he's mostly just made of bone. But personally, I do enjoy this game. Let's see here. Ah, apparently I'm gonna find the murderer. Oh, I'm following you. Well, show me to wherever we need to go. I guess he's going to show me where everything is. Oh, apparently going to a brothel as well. Oh, a warning, Deathblooms, if you ever play this game, do check the nudity setting first. I did not believe there was one, and I kinda got a scares when I went into a cutscene. I am gonna have to rethink every game I start that they might or might not have that kind of setting. Ah, there you are. So apparently here is where they keep the body. And bodies. Interesting place to store everything.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. No,
is there a rock in his eye? That is... Yeah, apparently there is a pebble there.
I presume it's his
That
trademark.
is
Yes.
yuck,
He
if
always
we're
puts
gonna say
pebbles
that
in place
easily.
of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
Yes, at least not both, I think, but one of them.
Any personal items? Something could have been
Oh, they
imprinted
mentioned
on
that
them.
before. I must have
His
missed that.
emotions,
I
thoughts,
think I was a bit taken
anything.
by the chat at that
All
moment.
he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento after her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Alright, fair enough.
Pyreha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
Yeah, how many
There was
victims
another
are there?
fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
How could this be
Some
your best
spent
clue?
all their
But that
lives
is a
in
good question,
Bovishka.
to be honest.
Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well. Which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Probably. Who knows, they might just be able to just do it without anyone seeing.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died.
I'm trying
But
to
the immediate
remember.
cause of
I
death was a
think
strong hit to the back of the head.
I think this demon
like a
is
fish.
within the deed
It's a
tree.
joke.
Did he have a family?
Whoa, what?
We only know about the wife.
Apparently,
didn't seem to
my
get along.
own body got possessed in the game.
Alright, the autopsy's over. When did Pyreha's wife report he was
Well,
missing?
that is an
She
interesting
admitted
thing
she
to be
was
doing.
worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be
Well,
at the
now
mission.
my head apparently moves normal. Thank you for that. I'm unpossessed. The wife and husband didn't get along, yet she wanted to keep his ring as a memento of him. Fair enough. Something feels extremely fishy about that sentence. Let's see. Ah, no, she was not of a deed, she is of mind. This one is the Jinn. I can recognize that shape. This one is the one we're capturing right now. I do believe that the other deed might have been the golem, but the golem was technically after us, wanting to kill us, as, well, commanded. So I did promise our little friend to give this one to him. This one, on the other hand, it gives me the feeling of Krampus. I do not know why, but it kinda does. Let's see here. Ah, journals, here we are. Entries. Oh no. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Yes. This one was our own father's heart, Salutor. Could be she want to sell the ring, or she takes her vows seriously even though they didn't get along. Could be, to be honest. I have no clue right now. Let's see. Yes, the golem is a deed one, so I do believe it might be already taken for Murana. Murana or Marazana. For Slavs, she is the personification of both passing and rebirth, the lady of new beginnings. The flaw that lure her to her are extreme. They come from neglect, incapacity, or quite the opposite, bravado and disbelief in the purpose of caring for one's life. I could kind of understand then that this one was attached to the painter. Because if this is the personification of passing and rebirth, it does paint the dead, more or less giving them a new life on the painting. While the others, the body itself, passes. Let's see here. Let's go and check about the wedding ring first. She might actually hide something from me. But it's a very ooh, it was kind of close. But I feel this game is quite interesting, though every item I find tells me something about the person's, well, mind or even personality.
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me. I had Pieleha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
Well, to be honest, you were right about the first one. She sold the ring.
My late husband's junk. I don't need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
That is fair enough. If they did not like each other, it's kind of understandable she doesn't want to keep anything.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
The question is, am I still capable of finding the ring? Oh, apparently I am. Sad that I understand how women can think in situations like this. It is, in a sense, a fair situation. Not a fair action, but a fair situation. Let's see here. Luckily, I do know where the ring is. Even though I cannot see it on the map, though. That is something I feel they should have a bit for this game. Because they do have a way of leading me, but I have to actually right-click very often to make it actually lead me to the right place.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Well, you have a slogan and a half, don't you?
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems, bangles, spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
Well, people does call me a temperamencer, so I can read the emotions of them.
Why does a pawnbroker need to know things like that?
I do have one.
And yes, I am still using my flaws whenever I feel for it. But I like... Ooh, hold on.
Can I just take a look at it?
What I like the most with myth and mythologies, both with gods and goddesses and spirits, is that being that symbolize life and fertility also symbolize death and rebirth, because it's all a part of the same cycle. That is absolutely fair, to be honest. Well, no, I am gonna see if I can investigate the area a bit. I can't threaten him, but I'm pretty certain his goons will try to do things. So I'm gonna see what I can find. The figurine. The lone wing. Well, a small and coarse seems to spread across the shop, enveloping the owner in a sense of security. Anxiety gives way to clear comfort every time he sets his eye on the talisman that keeps evil outside. Mirror. Pillows secure the decorative frame. But on the pristine surface there's a scratch. An irrational fear of potential ill fortune distorts the poor wretch's reflection. showing a face deprived of reason. I'm getting the feeling this person is a bit. He believes in
What
magic, so
now?
to say.
Do you remember Mieszko Setse?
But apparently I
He
don't
was a
know
lone
every
shark
detail
around here.
either yet.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck.
Yeah, he
And so,
believes in bad luck and
life
omens,
goes
I
on
guess.
Here in Powiśle.
I really want that ring.
I said I wouldn't sell it.
I do wonder what I
I'll
am
be back.
missing.
No need.
Either I'm gonna go back here and do another quest, but who knows? There's nothing on the inside. Perhaps there might be something on the outside. Ah, hold on. The ladder is splashed with paint and droplets of overwhelming fear. Someone was afraid to pass under its steps as much as a child fears descending into a dark basement. Fear of terrible misfortune has soaked into the pine knots. Ah. A pawn shop that doesn't want to sell something. That is true though, but something tells me they're quite a sketchy pawn shop. Either that or they decide who they actually sell to, quite simply.
What now?
Time for a little bit of magic, I
You can
guess.
feel evil energy creep out from every corner surrounding you. You're afraid you might be hexed. You don't realize you bring bad luck on yourself.
How so?
Don't you know dead people's things, especially personal items, attract restless souls?
To be fair, I don't even think I needed to use magic on that one.
Can you hear
That
the
feels
whispers?
quite
Is it
true in that matter, to be
strangely
honest.
cold here?
Take this cursed ring away from me. I don't want it.
I'll happily rid you of this potential curse.
What a rumbling clatter. An eerie tremolo. Horses in the sky. Horses trampling in the sky. Hooves clattering. A thought echoes in the mind like a mantra, caused by pain and panic. It ate into the gold ring like crimson rust as its owner drew his last breath. That is often the case in supernatural settings. That is true. Anything that has been closed or cared for someone who passed is or might as well be something that is, well, the ghost or spirit attached itself to. So, it's as I said, you didn't really need to use magic for that one. If you just told him that, I believe he would actually believe you. But at the same time, a little bit of magic in this game is always fun to be doing.
So then I tell him, stick
Oh
that
no.
rubble up your ass.
Not
I've
this
got my
kid again.
You sure are a canny lad.
Hello.
I'm on my break. Come back later.
I sent him Auntie Clara. We're doing an investigation together.
No, we
You're
are
always
not.
up to something, Piotr.
I do not want
What
to know this kid.
What are we doing here?
You already caused some trouble by calling me
Are the key
pervert.
to the world of information. They know and hear more than anyone else in Powiśle.
Are you his actual aunt?
You really are a tourist. Of course they're not. But I prefer them to the real ones. They always help me somehow when I'm in trouble. They'll dress a wound, give me an apple, or a beer.
You get a beer.
Piotruś, nothing gets by you.
You remember that lady's gloves? I said I liked them once, and he brought them to me the next day.
Well, just say the word.
I am questionable about both of these.
What do you know about the fisherman?
All I know is he's in jail. Finally. This cursed place can breathe a little.
He's
Unfortunately,
not in jail,
that is
though.
not
We're
true.
looking for the real one.
And do you know Tadeusz Pielecha?
Not really. Is he the killer?
Beer and wine was the best to
Is that the
drink for a long
investigation
time.
you're playing?
Since
What do
water
you mean
could
playing?
that wasn't
We're both
clean
dead
could kill you.
serious and committed, Auntie.
That is fair enough, actually.
You better watch out. You'll get in trouble.
I needn't have come here.
It's not over yet. Now, we split. You go grill the other aunties, and I'll see you later.
That is fair enough.
After dark,
To be honest, I
some of
don't
them were
know
here
really the drinking
and
laws
others
of
in
the
streets.
early 19th
Remember to tell
century.
them I sent you. Piotrek Justa, that is. And ask better questions this time.
This kid has way too many
Watch him. If anything
questionable
happens to him,
contacts.
it's your fault.
Yes, because taking care of this quite annoying kid is gonna be my fault. Wonderful. Well, I guess we're gonna wait till night time. Let's see here where the closest bench is. Ah, here it is. I thought this was the same kid at first.
What a day.
What do you have to say,
I can't
Zega?
stop thinking about Svetlana.
I'm not
Do you
gonna
think
lie, I can't stop calling him that.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I do use their real name sometimes because I do actually like the real name that is basically up here.
Let's wait until...
I do not know if I actually pronounce it right, but close enough.
So, let's kill some time.
Also because I speak a bit softly, I am actually going to do a bit more voice right now. Luckily I can control that using my little stream deck here, which is fairly nice. I do wish I could actually do this shout out using it, but unfortunately that is a bit more problematic. I could do the shout outs, but unfortunately it does need the exclamation mark command, which I do use, but not as often anymore. But if I use the other one that is integrated with Twitch, my stream deck does believe it is a actual command thing and will not run in my chat.
The corner, 5 kopecks. Naked in a bed, 15. A blower will cost you 3. Unless you just want to watch
Would not
something,
surprise
then
me if I
it's 2.
did,
If
but
it's something else
it
you're
wasn't
after,
any sort of
you
like
can
reaction
fuck
to
off,
some of
or
them.
I'll call for help.
Piotrek Eustace.
I do not know if the ladies by the light post was one, because I didn't have an interaction button with them.
Didn't you say so? I'll give you a discount then.
No, that's not why I'm here. I just want to talk.
Well, fire away before someone is
I can go and check again. I did actually believe it was one, but it didn't seem like I could actually interact with them.
Only the things everyone's been prattling
I am
on
kinda
about,
glad
but
though
if
that
it's
this game does
information
have
you
NPCs you
buy
can't
yourself a
interact with.
newspaper.
Otherwise it would be
Copy
kinda
paste.
difficult to understand
Any other questions?
who to
Or
talk
should
to.
we get to the point?
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever
Technically
cheer him up.
also, I am
It
only
must be
supposed
really
to do
hard
the
for his
ASMR
wife
for about
A
15
friend
minutes,
of a
but
friend
because it was
smoking in a
Death Bloom, I do
moonshine
feel I'm
often.
gonna do a
A
little
local joint.
extra
I know where it is.
ASMR for today.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to
They
me.
probably are.
Goodbye.
It would not surprise
You
me
may
because they
bet
did
the
actually strike
Piotros.
me as prostitute in this game as well.
Hey, what are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
The funny part is that the lady itself is absolutely calm and has no problem with me And then we have this guy.
I was only asking the lady a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Over my dead body.
Forget it. This is nothing, really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste a hooker's time.
Well, I could have used my pride on this one, because apparently a fight was... Well, it was gonna come no matter what. Let's check. Veles is capable of breaking the focus. Are you holding a knife or a gun? It's a bit difficult to see. I do not know. There we go, Veles. You can do that. Because of the damage reduction, I think I am gonna do some damage over time here. Oh, he really is. I cannot but agree with you, because he was way too on with I am gonna have to deal with you, without me actually even trying to do anything. Let's check. I'm pretty certain, yes, Bukavak is the one to deal with this one. And you... I don't really fully need the healing, but it could be useful. Especially the thought it does give me some extra suffering on them. Ah, there we go. Seems to be doing fine now. I think my Lilac should be able to deal with this one quite well. While I'll deal with this one. I'm impressed that I can take that many shots to the gut and nothing is happening. But at the same time, I am a mage in this game, so who knows? Ah, there we go. I think a very strong punch would be enough. Can reduce the focus as well, so he gets a bit dealt with. Oh, apparently I was done with, anyway. Let's go and check. Hold on. Is there still something over here? Ah, it continues over there. Oh, he really did. He just folded. I'm not gonna lie, I do actually enjoy the suffering effect in this game, just because of the damage it does. Ah, here we go.
Good evening.
Hopefully I've already dealt with the same person and don't need to do this once
I
more.
bet he's a customer. Do you want to put him off?
How do I know if he's a customer or not? Bad things happen in this weather.
You're right. What brings you here?
Ask them about the fisherman. I don't unfortunately know anymore else.
God, it's him. He came to kill us.
No,
They just got him. That freak who painted corpses was the fisherman. He created inspiration for himself. Right?
No.
Take it easy.
I am not gonna try and actually make a ruckus.
Somehow I don't believe you. Maybe you got him too, fisherman.
Piotrek introduced me to Auntie Clara too. I assure you they are both alive. I just want to talk to you.
Well, I know at least they used to be alive. I haven't seen them since I talked to them last.
Especially if you're that handsome.
This is Auntie Clementina, and you can call me Auntie Anastasia, like the Tsar's daughter.
But we don't know anything about the fisherman.
Also,
and
there's
we
gonna be an
rather not
ad in about 5 minutes, just to warn people out there.
Do you know Tadeusz Pielecha?
Poor guy. He was the one the fisherman got this time. You shouldn't say bad things about the dead.
But, yes, exactly, I do wish to know.
Came to visit us, our boaty house, the day before he died. He wouldn't pay, so Auntie Yaja, the madam, had him thrown out.
Thank you. I will talk to her.
I've had it. Let's get out of here.
Fair enough,
I'm not going
actually.
to stay here any
It would be a
longer.
problematic
Getting
thing
wet
then if
and
that is
filthy.
actually her name.
Let's go. Yaja will get over
Then
it.
that would just mean you would never call her, which, well, to be fair, I don't know how many would right now. She seems to be one of the persons people's trying to avoid. At least her attitude kinda seemed like that. Let's check. There should be some more over yonder. I am apparently passing quite a lot of them, but oh, here we go. I am looking for apparently a very specific one. Let's do this one. I am already here right now. I can just call her by her profession. That is fair enough
You're not from
indeed.
around here, I can see.
Good evening. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
I'm gonna use my pride and probably start another
What about
fight.
that cutter outside? I don't think he's a local.
He captured the fisherman, so he earned respect in the neighborhood. One more word, and we will take you out.
The worst part is I kinda actually want to get more pride, but the pride does causes some
Do you want to take it
effects.
outside?
Like, for example,
Worse.
starting
I wouldn't
fights.
bet on it.
Well, to be fair, my pride is a flaw in this game, so it is meant to be something you don't want to use sometimes. Couldn't we have fought inside? It would at least be a bit, well, warmer. Faster, huh? Ah, speeds up the cute skill by 1 round. Ah, I see, you're using a skill to make you faster. You are healing yourself as well. I think Bukavak should be able to deal with you quite fairly. While me... I think I'm gonna do the same thing, because these two will heal, but the middle one keeps its focus. Which is fine enough. Ah, I see, it speeds up everyone. That is... non-fight inside. You take it outside if possible. Fair enough, but we do get quite soggy in this weather. Let's see. They do take quite a lot of damage on me. That should be a good idea, but at the same time not enough, because it heals me before. Let's check if what you said before is kinda true. That it heals me afterwards. It might or might not. Let's do this one as a first. Just to make sure to actually break their traits. Gonna beat each other black and blue and you're worried about wet clothes. Fair enough, to be honest. Well, to be fair, they did come... Well, was it this one called me Fancy Pants? Or was the other one? I know someone at least did it. Let's see here, let's see. Veles, I think you should do this one. Me, on the other hand... I think a big punch is good enough. Except that I do take quite the amount of damage. It healed me quite well, to be honest. I got up to full health. That was definitely worth it. The damage itself was not the best. Let's just do this. You know what? Let's just do whatever. The suffering he has already been caused is enough. There we go. I guess I'm gonna have to go in again, and apparently the people supposed to be guarding is... not guarding anything.
Anybody else got a problem with me?
Well, to be fair, I think most people have. They just don't wish to. Now, let's see here. Ooh. Cloth that is stiff from dirt is marked by beer stains and remnants of conversations. Words of joy, words of pain, wishes of good fortune, secrets. Only companions make life in this despicable place at least somewhat bearable. An axe. Unfortunately, Meister, because I'm playing a PC game, I am not having the fishing up for now. Just in case if it starts to run quite badly. Yes, you noticed. I always have it up. I know there's some people that have the tray so it disappears while no one is using it, but I like to have it up so people know it's... Oh, sorry, there. Just as I pressed enter, I was wait. Yeah. It does happen. Even I do that sometimes. Ash blends with thoughts and powders them grey. Don't make a mistake. Stay calm and watch the victim patiently. She can hear her brother's voice in her head, as scolding as ever. As always, you dumb oaf. You're good for nothing. Apparently this fisherman might as well be a woman and apparently has been in here.
Just no brawling, please. What can I get you?
Let's see.
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
What do you know
Wouldn't you
about
rather
this?
have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
Not a word. The bartender doesn't want to talk about Tadeusz. I get it. I'm not from here, but maybe I can convince him somehow. At the Moonshine, every patron here is a regular. No wonder they don't want to talk to me. I can sense a deep sadness in the bartender, caused by the loss of one of his companions. I could take advantage to this and get him to confine in me with the fisherman's latest victim. I'm gonna do that. Because it's the most simplest thing to do right now.
Him, so do the others. You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart. Help me, and I will do him justice.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. If he went back to his wife that night rather than here, I guess he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
So a few days then.
I suppose we don't have many
That's
customers
fairly
on
interesting.
rainy nights like that. Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual. I mean you.
I was about to ask who the posh boy was, but to be fair, I'm mostly always the posh boy whenever people talk about me. Gotta talk about them.
Did Pielecha leave alone?
Jenek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember which one?
Clara. She's the caring one. She jumps around with that little shit Yusta.
Yes, we do know about the little shit.
Did you talk to him?
Because apparently we are now
Tadek did more drinking than talking.
co-workers
Only
in this
complained
little
that
thing.
Yagya had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than that, no. He was a man of few words.
Could it be one of the women?
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking.
That
Only
is
complained that
actually the
Yagya had
fisherman.
him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself
It was,
of it,
if I'm
and
not
he
mistaken, a
wouldn't pay
woman
for
that was
nothing.
the fisherman.
Other than
And
that,
who
no.
the one who
He was a
followed
man
was
of
one
few words.
from there. But yeah, they did also say it was
Oh, there you
Clara,
go.
so
Good riddance.
a bit uncertain if that is actually true. Pielisha left the moonshine, vowing not to return to his wife. In the morning, he was already lying on the riverbank dead. Thaddeus Bielcha died after leaving his favorite bar. His horses in the sky may relate to the last thing he heard before his death. Horse-drawn coaches and carriages going across the bridge that towers over the district. So the fisherman's torture chamber may be located under its massive arches in one of the barracks there. That is actually very true. That would make sense with the horses be flying. They might not be flying, but what does a drunk person know if there is a bridge or not above them? Especially when they do not see much. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't seem that... I do have this one. I do not know where that leads. But let's go and check, just in case.
So, this is where you've been hiding.
Ah, the fisherman. The cigarette butts were filled with hateful thoughts. Ooh, no problem at all. I do hope you enjoy your food, maestro. And have a wonderful rest of your evening as well. The cigarette butts were filled with hateful thoughts, exhaled with each drag. It just has to finish up with Pilshaw now that he's on the table. Toss him out on the riverbank and go back to his place. Ah, so the fisherman is not a woman. Understandable then. Let's see here. Apparently it doesn't matter what I do, I still need to visit the brothel. I do hope, or whatever, that the nudity filter is actually working this time. Most because, yes, I did forgot to turn it on one time. It did give me quite a scare. And yes, for those who's wondering why am I clicking so much, it's because I do not sometimes know where to go and I have to do this all the time. Okay, let's check then. What am I supposed to do in here? There are a few things. Yeah, the fisherman. Thoughts of lost hopes in the mean city of Warsaw. Unstrung like the instrument they've settled on, suddenly they vanish completely, replaced by violent memories as their owner senses the odious smell of fish in the air. The murderess bears... Oh, it is actually a woman. I was right the first time. From her past, pain and anger impelled her to take revenge on men for the hurt caused by her brother, who reeked of fish. They stripped her of moral inhibitions and her disappointment with Warsaw, and her life gave her a twisted excuse for killing. I'm quite confused though. Because I'm pretty certain they did say that one of the people were a woman.
Forget his worries for a while.
But it could just be
Discretion
that anything or anyone mostly that smells like fish should, well, not live any longer.
Of course, precious. Welcome to Auntie Yaja's bawdy house.
Who usually plays the piano here?
Would that it were only one. We get no shortage of has-been artists here, or them that try to bamboozle the girls into giving them a better price, especially if they're drunk.
Would sound like something people would do.
It wasn't cheap.
Your employees play too?
I can find you someone that can tickle the ivories. But that's not what I pay them for.
Well, that is fair enough, but it was not really what I meant.
Tell me about this place.
Oh, I precious. Ask away.
What exactly is it to know? We know exactly what this place is, and I think that is enough to understand this place.
Precious, are you? What are you snooping around for?
I think I'm not gonna use this. That sounds quite bad.
So has he been here or not?
He seemed odd, and he didn't pay, and I value our time, so I had him kicked out.
That is fair enough, to be honest.
Do you remember which girl he spent his time with that day?
Not at all.
Can I take a look around the rooms where you receive customers?
No, precious. Whoever enters the rooms must pay first. That's the rule.
Who is this, though? I'm not gonna use my pride. I'm gonna
Let's
do
make a
this.
deal. You let me in, and I'll settle Pileja's debt. Will 5 rubles cover it?
10.
Fine. In fact, the establishments of Śródmieście aren't as expensive as my sister told me.
Gone. Upstairs with you.
Well, it is a fair trade, I
Don't
guess.
scare my girls.
I would try not to scare anyone. To be fair, I'm pretty certain most people here are afraid of thaumaturges. Well, some are afraid and some are a bit more cautious. Nothing here, it seems. Let's check this room then.
Can you feel it? Is the smell of mystery?
Yes, it seems like it is. 2 bottles they used to contain cheap, locally brewed beer. The urchin brought her her favorite beer, but she had a customer. The hell with it. This time she'll make an exception and send the John off. She'd rather be drinking warm flat beer than indulging the whims of Warsaw degenerates. Toppled table. The boy hid under the table just for giggles. He waited for her to come, and when she came, he jumped out from under the table so suddenly that he caught the attention of Auntie Yadzia downstairs. But the girl living here only laughed. A long, sincere laugh, a joyful memory. But it's not a trace memory of the fisherman, this one. Apparently this is Clara's one. Well, Clara was found of the boy. A thought frolicking around the box. Piotrek stole something for her again, but can you blame him? The boy is like a brother, unruly and careless, but he's the only reason she still smiles. But this trace is the fisherman's trace. Clara's trace. Is the fisherman Clara then? Clara's carefree and sincere affection for Piotrek beams from the items. I was almost touched. The boy doesn't realize that his auntie is the fisherman. I have to find her. Utrecht may be in danger. Could be. That is a bit of a problem, because it's as you say, she is fond of the boy, and if she would do something to harm him, then technically she does harm herself. I do love that now I can actually enter the fisherman's house. Apparently I could not do that before. And yeah, sorry for me walking in this way, because I am playing with mouse and keyboard, and technically I could do this, but it's kinda annoying doing that sometimes. Let's see here. You were... in here you were. The murderer hideout. Hello, Clara.
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
And you warned me. Gloomy, welcome to the stream. Having to work after the dentist. Want to say hi? Absolutely. I do hope you have a wonderful day, and good luck at the dentist. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. And yes, if you're wondering about my voice, I got a little redeem about doing ASMR, and because it was their first time redeeming that, I thought let's do it a little longer. Let's see. There you are. Doing a little shout out. Oh, sorry. Apparently that didn't work. I hope that your job today and the visit to the dentist goes well for you. I want to try and reason with her first before
What did you do to him?
escalating
For now,
things.
He's only sleeping. The little angel. Like the others.
No, I feel like using my pride right now might be a problem. We do have someone on the table. Yes, I do not like the child, but this is a bit too extreme.
Don't be a hero, or the lad's done for.
I'm gonna withdraw.
Let's not be rash. Let's talk.
Indeed. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Even the child you actually admire, bring out all the fondness. Let's do that.
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him. I have seen and felt.
I might not be able to stop her from just killing anyone, but I can't stop her from killing this boy.
Of childhood that you never had.
I'm sorry, Piotruś.
Now we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotruś has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
I almost were not capable of keeping my ASMR voice in.
What the fuck is this place? Who's this woman? Is she...
That
She's
escalated.
your fisherman. She's the one behind.
Fucking hell. I knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too.
Do not worry, the kid is fine.
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
So she apparently takes care of men that smells like fish. And apparently that place smells like fish.
I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride, Mr. Great thaumaturge.
Actually, not this time. I did not actually go with my pride this time, because I'm pretty certain it would have ended worse.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
That might have been my fault. I did bring out the heart of Mother, and apparently she might have gotten tired of herself.
The risk comes with the job.
But personally, I do not know.
I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up.
What did you find, you said?
Then? I don't remember.
I understand. What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony.
That is fair.
Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I do wonder how long time that will take, because the painter does have a Salutor connected to them.
Goodbye.
It's what I feel is interesting is I do take people's flaws to be able to control the Salutors. But it doesn't become a part of me. The only flaw I have is actually my pride. Which is fair enough, because it is actually my flaw. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait. Gani, did one of your cats step on the keypad again? Or keyboard? I am pretty certain they might have done that, or you fell asleep on your own keyboard as well. That really does give me a little chuckle just seeing that weird thing popping up. I am now waiting for an answer here, because I am actually kinda curious of what happened there. There is something I must have missed here. I guess... no, apparently not a quest, just a newspaper. Interesting enough. Oh, apparently I guess the police is calling me.
Theodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Victoriusz speaking.
Fruski, this is Pielewin.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
Well, I wasn't really waiting. I was more of getting here to actually get your call.
Want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'll take care of his mood. Goodbye.
What do you mean by he didn't care? Is he still in prison just because he wished to stay there? No, wait, hold on. That is not the entrance. That is the most confusing thing with this house, that apparently the big fancy entrance only goes out to the yard. Let's see here. I kinda do actually want to get the Salutor this stream, so hopefully we can get her soon. Which means we are gonna have to deal with actually fighting them. Also, I do wonder how we deal with having more than 4 Salutors. Because we can call each one of them. But does that mean I can call all 5 of them when I have one more? Something tells me I can only choose up to 4 of them. Or at least one per mindset, I guess. It's a really rainy weather in this area. Oh, wrong harbor. Apparently it's over here. Oh, ah. It lives in rare. Right, it does live in here. Hello there, I would like to take your pride. Not your pride, your flaw, please.
They say you're not interested in small talk. So let's pick up where we left off last time. Where are you hiding, my beautiful Kelpie? You rescued him when he wanted to end things, but you took advantage of his condition to feed on his flaw. I think it's time for him to be rid of you.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
And the river taketh away.
It did technically a good thing then, but feeding off his flaw, I do not know if that's good or bad. And with this, I believe we would also be able to upgrade to the next one, so I can also get a gin. I do not know if I will actually try to get a gin today, but at the same time I am already halfway through that quest. So I might as well try. It does take a bit of loading apparently. That's, well, concerning. But it hasn't frozen, so something is definitely going on. But not even the saving thing is actually moving. That is a bit concerning. Let's do this for a little moment. Let's see if I can reset the game. It doesn't seem to have like frozen, but it does seem to have gotten into a bit of a pickle with itself. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Just one moment, people. I am just starting up the game once more. I do not really know what happened, but something did definitely happen. And we can also go over to... this one. Or at least soon. It is still loading up, I guess. There we go. Let's see here. Where exactly did it save? Either it just saved that as we start the battle, or it saved just before we started the battle. Luckily, the auto-saving here hasn't really faulted me before, so it should be good enough. There we go. Apparently it worked this time, and we are actually in the battle where we're supposed to be. That is absolutely amazing. Let's see here, what do we have? We have immune against negative states, and we have healing. So if we start with this one, let's see here. Lelek should be able to deal with this one quite quick. While I myself do some damage over time to hinder some of its healing. Let's see here. What is this? In Death's Embrace, speed up target's next action by 1. Bleeding, huh? We're gonna apparently do some bad stuff here. Let's see. If I deal with you now, I think a really planned attack would be good, and I'll deal with your healing. Perhaps... yes. Just in case. I'll do the healing and perhaps a triple attack. It has a tendency of basically doing 3 times the damage. Well, not enough damage, but good enough. We're about to sneeze there almost. Ah, welcome back, Annie. Did something happen with your keyboard before? Was there a cat in your room or something? I am quite curious, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do this one. And, I guess you should be able to do some of this. Hopefully you can see the last message you sent, because I am actually quite curious what happened with your keyboard back then. But welcome back. Let's see. Bukovac does some good amount of damage. Ah, I think we do one more here. It would take care of him. Not only that, but I do get some good defense right now. Because of my little extra thing. And yes, I have been doing ASMR for all this time, because I felt... why not? It's the first time Deathblooms uses this, so I thought, why not? I think I would need some healing. I was playing Valkyrie Chronicles and I fell asleep. You know what I saw when I looked up after waking up. My big cat sleeping on my that does explain the message I got before. I would have guessed, I did guess it was the cat, but I don't know, I just love it when it is the cat sometimes, just saying random things just because they can. I just realized something. No, I'm gonna use my own. And now that's a 60% chance. I can't heal myself now. Ah, Kit, thank you so much for the raid. How did it go? How was your stream? And yeah, sorry for the little quiet moment, but I did get redeemed on ASMR, and I did it a bit special today by doing it longer. What were you playing for something? Did you have fun? Let's check here. And also, welcome raiders to our little kingdom in the corner of Twitch. Sorry, apparently it doesn't really wish to do the things I'm asking it to do this time. My name is Lord of... 12 hours Yakuza Pirate stream. I hope you had fun. I've not been playing, well, not playing, I was streaming for 12 hours in a long time. There we go. A little shout out to you, absolutely. But yes, my name is Lord of South. I am a variety streamer from Sweden who plays all kind of different games, from puzzle games, adventure games, and all sorts of things. But yes, I can kind of understand you must be quite tired after doing the 12 hours. It's honestly Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but Yakuza. Fair enough. I've never actually played a Yakuza game before, so I can't really say how it would be. Unfortunately, I cannot do that towards you. That's not good. Let's do this one. I'm glad you had fun at least. And I can understand if you need to pop out and take care of yourself, because after 12 hours even I would be quite tired, to be honest. You had a blast, it's wonderful to hear. I feel what you should always do when you stream is having fun. I can understand people working with it and does have to care about numbers a lot, but yeah, I'll definitely be lurking, absolutely. Do give yourself some good food and some, I don't know, something good to watch or rest and everything. But yes, do take care of yourself. And thank you so much for raiding me as well. And I hope you all raiders out there had an enjoyable time over at Kidstream. We're trying to basically, how to say it, tame Morana there in the background, but I'm starting to feel we're a bit of a pickle right now. I can cause suffering because that will actually be... let's do this as well. That will heal me a bit. I know I have one of my skills is capable of healing, but it is the second attempt with the skill that allows me to do that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take some damage here, which is not the best idea. But yes, if we do this one, I will heal for 4 health. And together with my Zegamas here, as I call him, I'll be able to get even more health. The problem is the rest of them. You can do this now. Healing me with 3, huh? This also does some healing. It's a very long one, so I think I might be... Yes. I am unfortunately a gunner this time. Because the bleeding will take me. I need to finish off the 3 first one quite quick. I do wonder if there's another sort of tactic I can use here. And to be fair, it's kind of fun actually doing the ASMR voice. It's just, I feel I'm quite more silent, which is the point, but almost a bit too silent. Unfortunately, I do believe I have everything on max, and if I max something else, it's going to fix with things that shouldn't be done. That causes suffering. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned attack. That could be good, but... Increase the damage. That could be interesting as well. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. No, I do not think I'm gonna need anything here. Let's just try our best then. I think if we do this, then you need Bukavak, right? I cannot deal with that. I do not have the dimension needed. But I can deal with Lelex, which we are gonna use later on, so might as well do it now. I am gonna use it on the one that can easily be broken. We essentially just did a semi-ASMR stream. A day in the life of a thaumaturge ASMR. Yes, exactly. I don't know, it felt a bit special because it was Deathbloom's first one of doing that. And, well, to be fair, Deathbloom is a voice actor, so I just thought why not? It could be interesting doing it. Let's check. I'm not gonna do that one, that's gonna be bad. Wait a second. If we do this, I will be able to break it. And if we do this, we will be able to do that as well. Because this is a Salator. We're basically about to capture her. Interesting. So, let's check here. Ah, speeds up my next action. Yes, I'm capturing the big woman. Ah, wonderful. So it's only one of them will attack me. I do really need sometimes to focus on actually breaking their focus, but sometimes I do forget about that. It speeds mine up, actually. It will speed up once more, so I might as well. You, on the other hand, I can't deal with your thing, but I can do this. Who knows, it might actually do triple the damage, which is quite good, actually. Bleeding status, not the best thing, to be honest. Let's check. You know what? I am sped up, which means if I do this, I'll be able to do most damage on the one that is full health. Sure, I will take damage from probably one or both of them, but personally I would say it's kinda worth it. Let's check here. So, what I would need to do is that. What exactly is this? You're the short one. I can do this just in case, but I think I'm gonna do up here and heal myself. But unfortunately it doesn't do enough damage. I guess we're gonna try these, because both of them has a chance of interrupting. Ah, wonderful. Sure, I still took 1 damage there from him, but that was good enough. I think... Let's check what up here could do. 6 damage there, or... let's just do... this. And let's do... this one, I guess. Both of them are quite long, so unfortunately it's gonna be extra damage right now. Good 13 health. It's much better. And a double the damage, also quite good. Now comes the problem of dealing with more people. You. If I were to do this on you. And who are you? Up here. Yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to make sure I actually do some good amount of damage now, but I might or might not be able to, depending on how things goes. Luckily, some of them need to take a turn to move forward, which is good enough. Let's check. So right now, if I do this on you, you will lose focus. Which is my plan, to be honest. But I am gonna have to heal myself, so this is gonna be interesting if I have the time to do that. Up here, could you please use this and see if you can heal me? It seems to be enough though. And I'm gonna do this to break his spirit a bit. It doesn't sound the most friendliest, but that is what I'm gonna do. Yes, I'm losing extremely much damage and health. Unfortunately, the things... This one is a tough battle, but to be fair, it is, in a sense, a boss, actually. But I did realize something I think I can do here. Lelek. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Lelek has a special skill that transfers one's debuffs to the target. Even if the debuff that does the most damage to me, then I might as well actually transfer it instead. That might be actually a good idea. Let's check here. So let's do the same thing I did before. I am gonna do suffering on this one. I am gonna break your spirit. It plus enemy's planned action if the enemy is in suffering state. Unfortunately, this is not. Ah, no problem, Gani. Do have a wonderful rest, and do take care tomorrow as well. But yes, good night, Gani, and good luck at school tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to use Lelek a bit more actually, because it does take away something with debuffs. Let me check something with Lelek's skill here. What exactly? Protects against states. That is actually a pretty good thing. Yes, but no problem. Absolutely good luck. I believe it's gonna go well for you tomorrow. Let's continue to break his focus. I can't really do much about her traits, so I might as well try to break them. At the same time, if they're capable of attacking me, they won't be able to deal the bleeding on me. Which is going to help, to be honest. Especially later on. But you know what? Wait a second. What exactly do you cause? Inflicts damage, lower the enemy's focus by 1. Well, its focus is already lowered, but I'm gonna remember that. But for now, I am gonna speed up my next action. And you, Lelek, I wish you to attack this one. I think it goes quite well right now, but at the same time it is just the first round here. If we do this now, I will be... wait a second. Let's check some stuff. Does anyone have any good things? Half of what I lost. This one can be quite interesting. But I'm gonna do hopefully double the damage on this. I did 2 damage on this one. That is actually quite good. And, well, I don't really need to do much other than this, so... now here comes the issue. You are healing. Let's do the same tactic as I did before and open up an old wound for him. And this will break their skill or trait. Wonderful, it also broke his action. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's check. So now they will be acting. If I were to do some diversion first, then... what exactly should I be doing? Well, it's not in suffering state. I could try to do a suffering state first on this one. I am capable of breaking its spirit anyway. There we go. So I believe he is, well, not broken yet. I think he will be breaking in the next round. Let's check. I do have some quite bad things going on here for me. What is this? Slowed. That is not quite great. I am gonna have to change to Lelek and get rid of it. Perhaps you, actually. There we go. Transfer all of my states onto you. Now, I am quite slow, so I am gonna have to do this in the next one. There we go, and they get slowed as well, which is wonderful. Broken down, wonderful as well. Let's see here. Now, I do get a bit of a problem here. Which is this as well. I will die next round if I don't do anything. Let's do this one to make sure that that works. Now, I'm not quick, so I can't really do that. Could do double the damage, but it could be better to stop someone's planned attack if it works, of course. Good. Now, let's see here. We need to change to Lelek. I do not really like to have my things on me here. I think if I... No, you. It will cause some suffering as well, which means I do have a chance of actually taking care of them this round, or next one if in really bad luck. There we go. Lelek would soon do something good here, so let's do a very No, I think we need to do this one actually. Sure, I do get rid of my things, but it is still quite a pickle, I must say. It is still a slow attack. More bleeding, that's not good though. This match isn't really the simplest just because of the slow and every other attack happening after each other. Let's do this, try to cause as much damage as I can. 20 damage then. Or 20 health, that's good. Now, I think I can presumably do this and transfer some of my traits to them. While I'll... yes. I think this will be worth it. I will get slowed, but I don't think mine will be slowed down even more than before. So he will get slowed and I will finish him off. Wonderful. Him I can deal with, quite simple. Just in case, let's just do some healing if I am capable of doing that. It took three tries, but we managed at least.
Why am I doing this? What do I need? No, this is not true. Not true, not true, not true. I'm too close. I've dealt with better ones than you. You're mine.
We have an ad that starts in about 5 minutes.
What happened?
You relished your freedom. It made you
Also, for those who didn't know what's going on, is that most thaumaturges in
Now
this
I would
game
like to
can only keep
clean
one.
up.
And the reason for that is because that is attached to their own flaw.
Worse than the cell.
Our own flaw is basically pride, the thing I sometimes use while speaking to people. But we are trying to basically capture even more. But to put it simple, we need help to actually really be able to tame them. They are within our mind now, but they aren't really friendly. It is... I'm a bit uncertain. I'm pretty certain we were actually close to death. Either that or just losing our mind. But yes, we are gonna have to speak with Rasputin. Because he is actually the only person allowing us to keep a hold on so many. Somehow is capable of... Ah, welcome back, Maestro. We managed to just finally capture our woman here. It took a few tries because unfortunately their damage over time statuses were enough to break me down a bit. But we do have her now. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have to go to Rasputin before we can actually do anything. But here she is. So right now, we are gonna go to Rasputin here. I do not know if I have enough levels to actually level anything up. If I could, I would do that, and... I don't think I need to. I just realized that.
Hello.
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
Who are you? Last time, a different housekeeper came to greet me.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
Not really.
I do. It's a big change. A positive one.
There, see? He's not so bad. This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know.
Who are they, and why are they here, actually?
It looks familiar, and yet different.
Yes, to be fair, I didn't really read that pretty well. I was about to say no, I did not like them, but apparently I put it to I do like them. What's going on here? Is this a good change in atmosphere or a bad one?
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down, Victor.
I did not explain.
I came because my head's hurting again.
I'll help you. I never turn you down. But first, take a seat and let me speak.
Yes, well, he's the only one capable of doing that,
Support
so I
the
will.
weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend, Victor Shulsky. It's thanks to him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future, where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future
Is he
are
trying to actually start a
I
rebellion
see
now?
a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the roof from sacred temples, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary Magdalene, here in Praga.
I'm not gonna interrupt
The
him.
earth
He is a
swallows
friend.
up the Iberian
And I'm not gonna
gate.
use my pride on him.
Kazan Cathedral stands
In a way.
underwater.
Fair enough,
and
actually.
Notre Dame de Paris is consumed by fire. Our homeland will then be exhausted by an illness that has long eaten away at her.
There's a feeble spark of hope for us. It still flickers, though it may soon go out.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill.
I'm gonna let him
Let's
speak.
not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Victor, though he was bereft of hope. Isn't that true, friend?
Yes, actually.
It's true.
I still remember your eyes, resigned.
It is actually true. He did help us finding back or up here.
If that's how you saw it.
I've helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
How did I help you?
You can count on me.
Admirable loyalty. Impressive.
You gave us a chance.
A part of me kind of feels like something is going down that I don't like, but to be fair, Rasputin in the game has not really asked anything of us yet, other than of course sit and listen to his story.
And respect, regardless of who we are, free from the afflictions of the body and the soul, living in health and its resulting ecstasy. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything, but don't have to do anything, offering unhindered freedom. To the thaumaturge's health.
Well, I hope you were cheering for that, because I will be needing it soon. And how much do they actually drink?
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that. My head's about to explode.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
I don't think your head is about to explode because of the alcohol, but because of the Salator berry basically ripping it apart.
And we'll talk later.
I am curious, though.
Sleep is a waste of time.
Well, you have already slept, so it's a bit too late for that. I should probably investigate this place, but I think I'm gonna do that next time.
There you are, finally.
Listen, I really can't handle
If I remember correctly, he mainly wanted to help the people and also change their religion. But don't take my word for it, I haven't read much about him or what he was involved in. That is true, plus this is also a rather alternative Earth, so it might be something that doesn't fit either. But I do not know either, I am not really checked much of that history.
How can we tame her?
Stop fighting her.
What?
There's no need to resist. Go to her.
That is fair. She was basically drawn because one of them wanted something with life and death. Doesn't seem to be the one to actually fight, but... I was about to say that she feels like she wants to hug us.
Let it engulf you.
And she is. Oh, the same bed once more. And you said you didn't need sleep. We have slept twice now. There are things in here. Question is if I should explore it today or... Because I just saw the plates are kind of in a mess, and so with the pillows. It feels like people have had a party in here, or well, I kinda got angry or something. There's quite a lot of emotions in here. Let's check. What do we have? We have 1 skill point. We need 2 for this. Ah, that seems quite efficient. Ah, let's see here. I see. Apparently, I cannot use the suffering one because I cannot get the golem anymore, I think. And also, I did think she would give me the enough to be able to get level 6, but unfortunately, I was wrong about that. I need mind to be level 6 to be able to check one of the things in a quest. So yes, I think I'm actually going to do that next week, if I cannot do it now. So let's go over to this, shall we?